My friends, hello and welcome to the Brewery, the jankiest EDH format Magic the Gathering show on the internet, where we brew 4 brand new decks each and every week on a janky theme. The Brewery coming at you. I'm McCray Wrights, your local producer, yada yada writer, etc., etc. I'm playing good old Goad Tribal this week. 5-color Goad Tribal. Joseph, what you playing?
I'm actually really excited to play this stupid deck. It's going to be good. They're an obscure partner. I feel like it's Tobin's fault that I know they exist, but it's Rhoda and Timin, which are a human and a Geist. I believe it's a Geist, a dead guy anyway. And the whole deck is themed around tapping because I have in paper tried to make like a silly tapping themed deck, but I used Taya Moja Time Master, and I was doing a bunch of silly rebound stuff with it. This is much fun. I've had a hard time not building it in paper. It's like a $200 deck that punches way above its weight class, in my opinion. I also tried to keep all the salty cards out, so should be fun. Groogs, what you up to, big fella?
I'm running back, I think, the second last deck I played in our first run. And of course, I'm terrible with my documentation, so I have no idea what the theme was. I just noticed that there was
oh my god,
like no non-creature spells in the deck. So I'm back on a 60 creature deck.
Oh, good.
And we'll see what happens. It's got a commander I like, so I guess I forgot to push ready. My bad.
That might have been creatures only, where I cheated and played Orvar, and all my non-creature spells said creature on them.
Yes.
But it was really just Changeling Tribal. And it was, I'm also here. I'm playing someone. Agrus.
Wait, do they do something?
They do something. It's like Zada if it were fair and balanced. Yeah, that's it.
All right. Perfect. I guess without further ado, let's jump right into the game. We're fast this week. Damn. Oh, I should say before we get started, I have 4 remaining packs of All Will Be One. They are set boosters. Best joking chat gets 2 boosters this weekend, next week for our season finale. Anyways, that's it. Let's jump to the game.
Oh my goodness. Okay, let's do this.
I gotta fix the overlay. There you go. All right. I'm just on that new hotness Omnath for the colors, by the way. He's not really part of my game plan. We got, what is it? Rhoda, Timin, Breena, and Agrus Kos. So much white this week.
White's the best color in Commander.
Oh, ooh, strong claim.
Yeah. I mean, you guys keep losing to it, so.
Yeah, fair point. They are juicing it recently.
Do you mean they're finally trying to even it out?
Did you go to 5?
Yep.
Oh.
Game sucks.
So sorry, what do these do again? The one
taps things.
All right, I'm going. I don't care if you're looking.
And the other one is whenever something gets tapped, it gets buff.
Oh, okay.
Tap lands are best lands.
That's a good land, though.
Tap lands are best lands.
In mono white, that's like one of the better recursion engines on a land of all things.
Oh, fear my 1-drop, baby. Let's go.
Uh-oh.
Oh god, the fat priest of fat.
Right,
there's like 10 1-drops. There's like 10 1-drops in this deck.
All right. Also tap land.
Wow, look at us playing fair Magic for once. What is this?
Respect, big fella. That's how we do it.
I'm going to play a tapped Grill Gate. Grill Gilgate and pass.
It's a Grill Gate.
A Grill Gate. After the madness of the last couple weeks. I'm kind of hoping that this will maybe be a little bit more balanced instead of having these giant boards of tokens.
Hey, look, I found my proliferate card.
Oh,
Nice.
God.
Oh, sorry. I'd like to go to combat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna punch the person who has all the code in their deck while I still can.
That is the logical choice. Do it while you can.
Sure.
Ooh. All right, I only need to hit him 6 more times, and then I can start making 4/4s.
Nice. Okay, let's see. I can play this.
So Arcus is actually Boros, even though he himself is just white.
Yep. I'll play a. I guess
So he's just a Zada Hedron grinder, kind of.
Felwar seems good. Yes.
I mean, like, kind of. He's Zada for activated abilities.
Yeah, or triggered. Any ability, but you have to pay to do the Zada thing, and then also activated and triggered abilities that target a single thing don't really cantrip or ramp.
Right.
So those are the two things that Zada does very well, which is draw cards off of every 1 mana spell. Where I have 2 cards that can do that. It takes 5 and 6 mana, which is just like a fair green spell, but it's broken up between a bunch of abilities.
Yeah. Oh, look at you also playing Pillow 40 cards this week.
Don't hit me. I'm in Azorius. Come on, man.
I gotta play one of these. This thing. All right, let's get some bird action.
Yay.
Sick.
Mini SpaghettiOs.
Cool. Go to combat. So this is going to go here, and this is going to go here, so I can get my my Breena trigger.
Yep.
Sure.
And then Breena is going to put 2+1/+1 counters on my Speaker of Heavens.
Oh no.
That's scary.
He's trying to hit 47.
Engine online.
Engine online.
It's 2 counters, right? Ooh, and I get to draw a card. Fuck yeah.
Lose a life or something, you cheater.
Stop it, Gruger. Stop it. I knew Breena would be aggressive, but holy shit.
Well, especially with how I made my deck, because I have no mana rocks. I'm like, I'll get blown up by a board wipe, and then we'll go from there. All right, so I'm going to hit you for 3, I guess.
Okay, so I take 2 more.
And then I'm going to proliferate this counter. I hit you for 3 more. 1, 2, 3. And then I will clean up all these arrows and board states and shenanigans, but that's me.
What a knob.
This is terrifying. Anyone have any removal already?
Yeah, I got a ghost of prison.
I cut all my removal.
I put 2 pieces back in at the very last second, so.
All right.
Yeah, you're. I have my excuses like I'm all creatures.
1, 2. Let's play Talisman of Conviction. Tap this for colorless, this for white, and we will play a prototype Steel Seraph. It's a 3/3 with flying and other ability.
Oh, I forgot about that card. That would have been probably good in my deck too.
It's not loading for some reason.
Yeah, it's blank for me too.
It took a little while for like your ghost prison to load for me.
So I can just give either Flying Vigilance or Lifelink to a creature at the beginning of combat on my turn.
Yes, sorry. Okay, sorry. I'm fixing our overlay. Good to go. Okay, that changes things slightly. Play a Rakdos Signet. Play an Exploration. Sorry, Rakdos Guildgate. Play and Open the Gates. Go grab a Gaunt Gate, I guess, is always the first grab. Play a Gaunt Gate.
Could you not have done that and then played the Rakdos Guildgate?
Sure could have.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, yeah. I mean, as long as you don't have a 2-drop.
Actually, yeah, I will flip that, I guess. I guess it does matter. I have a 3-drop.
Okay, yeah, because yeah.
So I guess I'll do that in opposite. I'll do that in opposite order.
Yeah.
Just so I don't lose tempo. I will play this Duelist's Heritage.
Yes.
And then I will
My favorite
pass.
card. I love that card.
I know you do.
I'm so... Well, we're all so dead.
100%.
You know what's probably going to help that? Someone comes and tells you rules and laws and what not to do.
And tap things down?
No, he just makes things more expensive.
It makes it cheaper.
And cheaper for him. Great.
I am helping. Kruger, run! Run away with it all. Don't look back.
He's going to.
Yep.
Stacks is such a dirty word in casual. The OG of stacks right there.
That's not even stacks.
Him and Aloro actually were the old OG stacks commanders back in the day, like 10 years ago.
Oh, that Duelist Heritage. This is all not great. The Duelist Heritage. Me, the Duelist Heritage, the Steel Seraph. Stupid Ghostly Prison. Stupid Ghostly Prison.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's going to cost you 3 to gain 8 life. That sounds awful.
2.
I don't know if McRae will give the speaker double strike. Sure, it pushes more damage to one of us, but it also makes a 4/4 angel if he does that. I mean, it'll make a 4/4 angel either way, but
I don't know. I'll wait and see where things are attacking.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put this on the stack.
Never mind. It doesn't matter.
Seems reasonable. I feel like it's not my mana rock. Hopefully, it's also not my Steel Seraph.
I know. I was just like, this is why I'm like harumphing, because I'm like, it's all. There's so many targets. There's this and this and this.
Be the hero we need.
I think my 3/3 is probably not that terrifying.
No, your 3/3 should be the bottom of that pile.
Yeah, no. It's just like it for.
I think the Ghostly Prison.
Of course you do. That's because the Duelist Heritage, which is the most threatening, is yours.
Well, I can give other people buffs, including Gruger, so...
Yeah, I kind of want the Ghostly Prison to be gone, because between the Grand Arbiter and Ghostly Prison, it means when things start getting goated, it's just going to be Tobin and I punching each other.
Yeah, 100% us just dying to each other.
Or we're all goaded to death and we're all double striking each other.
Yeah.
Spoilers. We're all going to die real fast with the double.
Does anyone have any way to bounce this Lauren?
No. Not in the greatest colors.
Make your choice, Gruger. Come on, don't slow play on turn 4. Wow. All right. I think that's a poor choice, but
I'm so torn. Watch, now my stuff is going to be tapped forever, and I won't be able to use it. All right.
Yeah, if you had blown up the Ghostly Prison, you could have gotten 2 Breena triggers.
I know, I'm not gonna lie, that was like the big thing I was considering. But the Duelist Heritage with like some goad on goad was what was scaring me.
I realize having to pay a bit to bonk me is slightly annoying, but that is the good choice if we're all trying to not just die real fast.
All right, I guess.
You guys control it. That's the thing. Your attacks declare. Yes.
No.
Son of a bitch. How dare you?
The goading, kind of. I'll. Boop.
Only 1 Breena trigger. Come on, man.
Because there's a goddamn Ghostly Prison. I know. I know.
Well, I'm obviously just taking 4, so.
Oh, and I guess I should figure. I'll put 2 counters on this Grateful Apparition.
Okay, so it is still 4. Yeah, that makes sense. Spread it out.
Spread it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And after, so McCray will take 3. You will take 4. I will gain
Is
4.
Breena trigger right now?
Yeah,
Yes.
because I
because he was attacking me. I was at 39.
and he had more health than
I had more
another.
health than McCray. It doesn't
Oh.
have
So
to
you
be
can
the
basically
highest.
pick off
Yeah.
me or.
This is before the damage. I see.
Yes, sorry. I just took the 4 because I knew that was probably going to be a constant.
Right.
Yeah, so then I will gain 4 life. Sorry. Gain 4 life. I have the proliferate trigger, so I'll add a counter.
Yep.
Add a counter. Power and toughness. Boop. And ooh. Breena's just hanging back out here with Lauren. And then I guess we might as well make one of these. Boop. I did things. Look at me go.
I can't get a Breena trigger without paying 2 mana. That feels bad. So
I know.
So I'm pretty sure I have 4. Maybe I don't. I think I have 4 colorless lands in this deck, and I've drawn 3 of them. So I'll play Scavenger Ground. It's great. And then let's pay 3 whole mana for this Boros Signet value.
Oh,
Feels
And
good.
then-
Look at him go.
Yeah, look at this. Freaking 4/4 Angel over there. Come on, man.
yeah, that kind of like was the dream. Like I can't believe it like worked out.
Literally,
so
the only
nicely.
person I have beats on is McCray, and I feel bad.
I thought this week that I would not get hit, and I can't cast.
Well, you have
any
to
of my
start.
goad
You have to start
shit that did
goading.
it.
That's the issue because
Yeah,
we're
that's
scared
because
of the
you
goad.
have nothing in play.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If you had something in play, it would probably help.
I guess I
got my
can
ship
hold
blown
up
up. Can't do much about that.
some bad interaction, or I can jam one of my favorite cards. It's clearly I'm just gonna jam out the 3 mana Dolmen Gate because that feels good too. Then let's move to combat. So I could just attack into this 4/4 Angel for no reason
Gain 3 life.
and gain 3 life and not have a blocker. Although you're the only person and all your creatures are bigger, so it's not like I'm gonna block anyway. So maybe I do just.
Well, I
gain
mean,
3
it
life.
depends if McCray or
That's silly. Don't do that.
Joseph want a Breena trigger, then yes.
Yeah, but if McCray, yes.
Because
McCray can't get it. Does it count yourself? It's just an opponent, other than.
Yeah, one of Kruger's opponents.
Oh, so McCray can't get it right now.
If that opponent has more than another of your opponents. Yeah, so McCray has to
What are you
attack
talking about?
Joseph.
McCray can,
right?
I can't.
Yeah. But the only one, McCray doesn't have a good attack to get the good trigger.
Mhm.
Why are you worrying about McCray's attacks?
Anyways,
I'm just figuring out if I bonk you for 3 because I can just give my guy vigilance, or if I bonk an angel for 3 and gain 3 life.
Did you pay the full cost or the prototype cost?
Prototype.
That's why it's a 3/3 instead of a 5/4.
Okay, keeps all its abilities and types. All right.
Yep.
Ooh, and then you're going to flicker it, and then it's going to be a 5/4.
Suicide it. There's no reason to do that.
It doesn't have suicide. It's a.
I'm giving it vigilance and just poking for 3. And also I have Dolmen Gate, so it was never suicide.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a card I'm going to play, and I feel like I have to play it every week on this show because it's so relevant.
Is it Damnation?
No, it was Maze of Ith.
No, it's Dark Depths.
Ugh, gross. Maze of Ith.
Maze of Ith.
I still get Maze of Ith like 80% of the time it's in play.
It's still a you still get the Breena triggers because it's not combat damage. This Grateful Apparition though, it's no longer proliferating anytime soon.
This is true.
Play Omnath.
Ooh, cool. You tick down by 2 life.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
I have to pay 1 more, right? Yeah. So that's me.
I'm just reading what Omnath does.
He's the OG Omnath, but for black mana, and then
you could have done your trigger.
No, it's pre-combat. I mean,
oh, never mind. Yeah, sorry, pre, not post.
I thought it was combat too, but it's not. He's not as good as the Sans Black Omnath.
Yeah, it lands black Omnath's a mistake, in my opinion. But yeah.
Yeah, he's great. Good elemental.
It's very fun to play against.
So hopefully this Timin will lock down some of Tobin or Gruger's shit.
This Timin won't. I mean, it'll lock down one of his creatures.
I'm not bothering to tap anything in my combat because it would be Gruger's and it would untap.
And it would just untap. Yeah.
You don't want to tap that Omnath over there or the Steel Seraph? Come on.
I don't think he wants to give you just like free attacks.
I mean, you already have
all
free
shit's
attack.
flying. Yeah. It doesn't matter. Gruger coming out the gate on episode 49 with another very strong aggressive deck.
Well, it was going to always be an aggressive deck. It's if I didn't build it aggressive, this deck would do nothing with the Orzhov creature only.
Breena, let's make a friend deck.
Hey, the theme was Penultimate. It wasn't that was pretty broad.
Yeah, and this was the second to last deck I played on in the first go around of the show.
Is a pretty broad.
Okay, fair enough. You're just mirroring your season 1 play.
For this one, yeah. What does this card do? Oh, that seems less good. Yeah, I'll do that. Seems fine. Okay. Hiya. Oh, actually, I guess before I do that, I should go to What's Timin's, at the beginning of each combat, tap up to 1 target creature.
Taps 1 thing down, which probably should be like the Grateful Apparition, I guess, so it stops giving counters to the speaker, but...
Oh, actually, I'm not going to play this just yet. I have ideas. All right, well... I'm going to go like these, and because I haven't gone to combat yet, I'm going to make one of these, bring it back here.
Interesting.
Hard move, because that's what I would have tapped down.
It's the biggest thing that has lifelink and vigilance, so I might.
You can tap it in response
you would lose, so yeah.
No, I can't. Yeah. It's sorcery speed.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yep,
yeah, like I'm playing some strong creatures, and I'm playing a bunch of like dorky creatures that obviously get better if I can jam counters on them.
This card, though, amazing cleric tribal card.
All right, I am going to the Wombats of Combat.
We're gonna tap down your Grateful Apparition.
Ooh, jerk. Okay. Noted.
Hey man, little spirit on spirit crime.
Ah. Who's the mightier ghost?
Timin's just a young guy. He's just starting out.
I can get 2 Breena triggers. All right, this is exciting. All right, let's go with Pacha. And for you, sir,
your tax.
Okay.
So this is 2 Breena triggers.
Uh-oh.
Spaghetti-o. Grand Arbiter doesn't have flying.
And I would never throw that in front of that.
Okay. I was just making sure we were... All right, I'm going to be putting 2 counters on Breena.
That seems logical. Yeah.
And then I guess... I guess I'll just put 2 counters over on this angel that's attacking. Sure.
Wow. It's combat trigger, is it not?
It's an attack trigger, not a.
Oh my god, they get bigger before you bonk.
Yeah, that's why the Grateful Apparition was just worked out so well. Power
This is bullshit.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
1 second. And then I'll draw 2 cards. Whee! Oh, that's kind of hot.
Hope it costs 1, biatch.
Hmm.
Oh, Tobin. Oh, never mind.
Yep. What's up?
Never mind. Spoilers, I haven't read Grand Arbiter in a very long time.
Gotcha.
All right, play my land for turn.
Yeah, it's you cast, doesn't help me.
Yep.
So next turn you get a Rhoda that grows by 4 every rotation then, I guess. Okay.
Yeah, that's also terrifying. Yeah, it's a good thing that Duelist Heritage disappeared, because even if Joseph wasn't trying to kill us 2 immediately... All right, I'm going to play a card. I'm just figuring out which of these...
I probably would have withheld from you, Gruger, and given to these 2 if it stuck around. So I guess it was a hindsight good disruption. But
yeah, no, I figured I was just going to die if I didn't.
Likely.
I don't know why Tobin didn't pander more to try and save it and get rid of the ghostly prison to divert threat.
He did. I
did. Like I would have preferred ghostly prison to go away, but wasn't my card.
Give her.
Yeah. No, it was one of.
We'd also all be at 20 if that had happened. So.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I don't know if I would be getting double strike because of how big my board has gotten so quickly.
Yeah, you would.
That I don't know if McRae would have been comfortable giving me.
Give me a break.
No.
You don't put Duelist Heritage in to not barter people to hit your opponents.
All right.
That's like, I didn't want to stop your spell, so I just put Counterspell in my deck.
I'm playing a lot of Tobin cards this week. So it's like almost a Tobin's hits from throughout the season.
This Grand Arbiter is so annoying. Just gonna throw that out there.
Yeah, it kind of went like my low curve. It's a good thing my deck is a low curve, because otherwise I'd just be like, motherfucker.
Yeah, you've been playing it through it fine. Tempo and everything.
It's a good thing I couldn't play through it more. I could have probably
Okay. Let's see.
I could have done all the spells.
I mean, either way, I go to combat.
Yes.
Timin has a trigger.
Yep. I also have a trigger.
Mine results first. Kruger, tap your angel.
Yeah, let's get him.
Yeah. All right. So my Steel Seraph is a worthless blocker. I mean, it can not even block Omnath or anything. So I'm going to give it lifelink, and it's going to go a Pokken. Wow.
Shit. I'm not going to be able to make angels anymore now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, darn.
Then we're going to go to our second main, and then we're going to go to the end step.
Hey, McRae, you have someone you can poke.
Let's do it with the ignoble
Sure
hierarchy.
do.
Oh. Yeah. You can poke.
Okay, draw, and then I have an Omnath trigger, so it is not 3 pips. I will tell you that much. So it just goes to hand.
You may reveal. Okay.
Yeah, it's only if it has 3 pips, and there's like 3 cards in the deck, so it's probably never going to matter.
Yeah, it's just
play Azorius Gate.
What's it called?
Play a Corehaven.
That one black card that draws you.
Oh, guys, I want to kill him, but he's got a Corehaven and a Mazavith.
Yeah, but you got so many angels.
2, 3.
No, but someone's being a jerk and tapping my shit down now.
6.
I mean, if you're openly announcing that you're going to not be hitting me, I'm all for leaving your stuff alone.
Wappies.
There's the go. Oh, wait! You got to slow the fuck down there, boy. There's a trigger in your pre-com or your combat step. There's a trigger.
It is Timin. What's he gonna do?
We're gonna tap down Furcrag.
No. Why are you not gonna let me hit Kruger?
Because he doesn't want to get the goad going.
That means Kruger has to hit me, and you have a maze and a Corehaven.
And that thing, and you draw more cards, and it gets bigger, and like everything gets awful really fast. Everything gets more
Alright.
awful really fast.
I pass turn.
Oh, really? I thought you wanted to hit Gruger.
I did.
You have a free attack with a big
You
thing.
still
that
have
will
your
knock him
Omnath.
hard.
No, I was gonna go with the Furkrag.
We're just gonna leave him at 45. That's cool.
No. He's got too much on the crackback.
Yeah, but the crackback can still go at you. It's all flying.
Yes. The speaker is the only thing I can really block, but
Well, you still have a maze. You have a maze
Not
of that.
profitably. Yeah, exactly. You have Maze and Core Haven. Like you're, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Joseph has that strip mine just hanging out for when he wants to execute McRae.
yep.
Do it.
Together forever with you. Yeah.
I think
that
your
land.
commander gets
Kruger,
bigger faster
There's
than
a
my
small
commander.
chance that you want to tap your Lauren in response to that.
Oh, yeah. Good call.
For
Hey.
helping you out, can I have a card, please?
Yeah. You and I.
Thank you.
Cards.
Yeah.
Why? I have 2 cards in hand.
You tried to hit me with a goddamn dragon.
I didn't even get a chance. It tapped down.
No,
Because
you
Joseph's
wanted to,
helping
though.
you.
We saw the intent. We saw you turn it sideways and point an arrow at me.
He even pointed out the Exalted trigger.
Yeah, I know. And I'm like, whoa.
Anyway, we're going to combat.
I have one thing left you can tap.
Sick.
Nice.
I'm gonna fucking die to this Rhoda.
Assuming that Timin's
Okay.
doing some
So,
poking.
Gruger is
Yep.
the obvious swing here, but McRae has all of the you can't even in the world.
Yeah.
No,
So I
don't.
think, like, if you attack McRae, he might just eat it because that's smaller than all of Gruger's things that he obviously wants to use it on.
If you swing at...
Why would you not theoretically swing at the
if-
person with 45 life,
if
though?
you
with a
swing at it-
5/5
if you-
life
I could
lead
really
thing?
ask you the exact same question when I pointed out you had a massive free attack and you went, yeah, cool, pass.
No.
If you swing
You
at
tapped down
Tob,
my fucking dragon. Get out of here. That
If
was
you
on you.
if you swing at, I was gonna say, if you swing at
Perfect.
Tob,
2,
if you swing
3, 4,
anything at
5.
Tobin, you do
Perfect.
get
Doofus.
I was gonna say, if you swing anything at Tobin, you do get a Breena trigger.
Yeah, but
Oh,
the
is that
Breena
true?
trigger is also just but you only draw the cards. He still pumps his creatures.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Breena's not ever
Pass.
equal.
not super equal, but you know.
P.S.
You're just gonna end someone with angels.
This is what I mean. He has
Yeah,
like
these
20
angels
damage on
feel
board.
real good. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Feels
I really
kinda-
wish I had drawn any creatures other than this Lonely Steel Seraph, but
yeah, that's not going great.
not
for you.
doing it.
All right. How do I feel about this?
Also, I just want to point out, you guys always say Gruger and I team up. What's happening here is you guys are fighting and Gruger's just going to kill us because of it. And then I'm a bystander.
Always
Hey,
a bias
Joseph
standard.
was so set on denying me a single Goge trigger and a card draw that no,
6.
I'm not going to reward bad behavior.
Yeah, but you also didn't want to get hit by the big thing that
You
gets
die if
goaded.
you like. That's up to you.
I'm dying anyways. I've had all my shit blown up.
All right. I'm gonna go
Graveyard
to
says otherwise.
2 cards in graveyard.
Yeah, exactly.
The only one with a graveyard.
Yeah.
One cast spell, one blown up.
I would like to go to combat.
Sure.
I realize this is going to make me eat 6, but life is what it is.
You're still gonna put a counter on Rhoda, but
It's Brew.
I'm gonna give pro blue.
Blue. Blue is the color.
Yeah. No, I was just like no, pro blue. let's back that up real quick.
Pro white sucker. Oh god.
Yeah. I was like,
Skin sucks.
Well then, let's get some attacks in. Here's the fun part. I'm gonna tap my speaker afterwards, and you're gonna get like another Rhoda trigger.
Rhoda is pretty good.
Yeah, Rhoda does.
People just like play mana dorks and stuff.
I'm not even playing mana dorks, but I'm playing moms.
Yeah. You don't have to worry, man. You're in like cruiser white. You're in full white weenie mode right now. Make a bunch of tokens, make a bunch of angels, and just start pumping and swinging.
Yeah, that's kind of the plan right now. Anyways, all right. So I think I can do this. And okay. Yep. All right. Where are these attacks going? All right. Well, I guess I'll be paying, but there will be a 6/6 over there.
What a dick.
Reasonable.
My poor speaker of heaven is going to get wambushed, maybe? I don't know.
Maybe. I did leave up like 8 mana or something.
Yeah.
7 mana.
Yeah, if that happens, it's a thing. And then we can go like... Oh, this angel token over here was...
Wabonk.
Boop, boop. Boop. Boop.
How dare you?
And I think I get 2 Breena triggers off of
Yeah,
this.
you get 2 because Joseph and I do not have the same life total.
He's doing stuff.
Yeah.
I'm using the Maze of Ith, you know I have.
Yep. That's fine. I also still had to figure out where my Breena triggers were going. I'll probably go...
Guess I won't take the 2 yet then.
Yeah. There's always a chance it could be 4 more.
I guess I'll put 2 on... All right. Yeah, this is how we'll do it. Add counter. Here, I'll clean up the... So it's gonna be 2 on this angel and 2 on the other angel.
8/8 and a 6/6. Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. Do I take 9 here? Oh wait, no, more than 9. 11. That feels bad.
Yeah, it's not a good place.
We need a board wipe, like real bad.
Yeah, I don't have one.
And then I draw 2 cards, right? Yeah, there we go.
Okay. So before blocks, I'm gonna do some stuff.
Yeah. Sorry. So attack.
Yeah.
So I'll just clean up the arrows a little bit. So this is back here, chilling, and then boop, and then this was up here. So this was still gonna go here. This was here.
Yeah, I took the 2.
This was here, and Joseph is potentially taking 8.
Yeah. So I'm just going to cast Call the Copper Coats, and I will just strive it the 1 time. So that'll be McCrae and Gruger. So that's 10 creatures.
Yep. One hell of a crackback.
A 10. Boop. And then I will
watch you just
one of them because I don't really feel like taking that just like bonus 5. So I'll just take the 6 in the air.
Okay.
Welcome to the 20s.
Cool. Joseph took 8.
Wait until all the shenanigans have stopped.
Gruger's got 10 cards in hand. You've got 3, and I've got 2. Nice. Well, if he kills the next 20 minutes, we can do a game 2 because our cutoff is 20 minutes from now. So that means Tobin will try and slow play this now. But
oh no, he's figured me out. I don't know. I'm just like a one commander game type of guy.
Hey Tobin, why aren't you telling me about Call of the Coppercoats? That sounds like an interesting spell.
All right.
Let's put a drum bellower on the stack.
Ooh.
Oh, perfect. Vigilance.
With some moms and the speaker of the heavens seems okay.
You garbage bag of trash.
Yeah, have fun.
GG.
That just means that just means Rhoda's gonna get real soul.
Oh, Rhoda's gonna get big.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
No,
Yeah,
I mean, are you not? Is he not gonna tap his Lauren here?
Whenever a creature an opponent controls becomes tapped, if it isn't being declared as an attacker.
Well,
Yeah, exactly.
I don't need to do Lauren. I have a full.
That's true. You don't need the cards.
No, it's more just I'll probably like tap the speaker.
Yeah, I'm
Rhoda.
expecting the speaker. Makes sense.
Speaker and Lauren for free seems pretty good.
I'm not doing Lauren.
He's already has to discard cards.
Just gets counter. I will move to my end step. I don't think I need this Cartographer's Hawk that I drew recently anymore.
Ah,
Yes.
I forgot about that card.
That card, like,
It's not.
so not like it's fine.
It's
I
not
would never
great.
be happy to draw it, which means I just don't put it in deck.
No, I was just looking for like something that was evasive that
Yeah.
early game can maybe help smooth out my lands a little bit.
Hey Tobin.
Mountain. Yeah, what's up?
Oh, sorry.
I realize how silly this sounds,
Mm-hmm.
but if you don't swing any of your stuff that doesn't have vigilance,
Mm-hmm.
I'm 99% sure Gruger dies on my turn.
Okay.
Cool.
He's just gonna go. Yeah, he's just gonna like tap a bunch of shit and give himself like spirit realms or like just make himself can't be touched by creatures.
Come on, man. I'm not that much of a dirtbag. I'm not going to put pro creatures on a massive vigilance beater. Come on.
You sure?
Man, I don't see. This puts me in an awkward place because I do want Gruger dead, but that means my only. Well, my only. My only. Yes, my only attacks are then McCray, which I feel bad about.
Hey, if you kill me in the next 15 minutes, we're good.
Okay. All right.
I already got to show off some of the cards I wanted to play in this deck, specifically
Gruger just with these.
Dude, you have such a gross value engine right now.
I don't understand how Gruger gets these god hands though, like these.
Because I build my deck appropriately. You want to know what my curve is? It's like I have a deck. No.
Well, I mean, we came here to do the thing. It's not that impressive this turn, but I'm gonna cast my commander. He's gonna be a land.
Sure.
All right, we're gonna move to combat.
The total mana value of my deck is 172, which is pretty low. And
I'm going to give my commander vigilance, and then I'll pay 2 to give all of my creatures vigilance.
Oh wow!
Wow!
Oh shit! Engine
We did the thing.
online.
We did the trigger. That's all I cared about. The one time. All right. Well, I've got all these in.
Oh my god! You don't even have to tap him.
No, you just pay 2.
Wow.
All right. Well, before you go anywhere, there is a Rhoda.
Yes,
thing.
there is a Rhoda, or no, it's a Timin trigger.
Or sorry, Timin trigger. Yeah.
What you gonna Timin? Get him.
Actually, nah. We're gonna tap Lauren.
Oh, Lauren? Yeah, sure. I kind of want another card, but I kind of don't need a card, so I'll just tap. I'll just tap it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need to give you schlubs any cards. Fuck with me more.
I can't afford to attack Joseph. Even if I attack Gruger with everything, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
There's no
6,
reason to do
7,
that.
8. He has 8 blockers, so I could poke him for 2.
Truly
Wait,
no
no.
reason to
And
do
I
that.
I
gain
could poke him
5
for
life
1.
And I gain 5 life back.
Yeah. Which
Tobin, I'm
means
telling you, unless there's some crazy act of God that's going to gotcha me and Orzhov for free.
yeah. So humans.
You never know.
Actually, it would be a -1 card because Augustine.
All right.
Hmm.
This is dumb, and I'm just gonna lose to Joseph anyway, but I'm into it.
Oh,
So, McCrae, I'm swinging you for 12. And you were the lowest life total, so no triggers. All right.
I'm pretty certain, based off of what I drew, I knew I should have probably done something to Joseph, but I thought the drum bellower was just like, I put this card in here for a reason. I actually have things on the board that do the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, you do.
Yeah. No, I was just like, okay, I this was the reason I wanted it in the deck. I just wanted to see how it felt. And if Joseph
Way
kills
too
me...
late. Way too fucking late.
Oh, yeah, haha. You're on tap. Are on tap.
1, 2, 3. Let's
Oh my god, I'm doing this.
Gates
stupid way.
Ablaze for 5.
Give me 1 sec, because I probably don't know what that card does.
It's a wipe.
Okay.
It's
So you
wiping
are
everything that's
intentionally
5.
saving Gruger's life, is what you're telling me.
Well, your Rhoda stays alive.
No, I know, but he's literally saving Gruger's life by wiping the board. Because I already made a statement that if no one screws the entire table, Gruger dies on my turn, and you responded to that with a board wipe.
Gets a lot of value off Gruger's board. Wipes most of his board.
Yeah.
Do you get more value if he's dead?
At the end of this, all he's going to have is an 8/8 and a 6/6.
He is going to be dead, McCrae. If
No,
you don't,
I'd rather just remove all the threats.
Okay, cool. Well, you die first then, because you're not killing my general.
Go ahead. Spite play yet again and forfeit the
Not a
game.
spite play. You're literally stopping me from killing the #1 threat in the game.
Right,
Okay.
I'm
Gates Ablaze resolves.
so I'm going to respond.
Yeah, we all have. I think we all have some
Response
responses.
first. Maze.
Yeah, sure. Look at all these spite plays. You are the spitiest player I know. Holy fuck.
Not a spite
You
play.
guys are doing this to each other, but
You are actively choosing to make a bad play right now. You're at 9 health.
Yeah.
Gruger's at 50 and has a board that rivals all of ours added together. And you're going, oh, never mind, I'm going to save Gruger. But you guys are making bad plays by hurting me. Literally what you're doing right now.
I think
I had answers for Gruger's board after that wipe. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Gruger, do you need more
what
cards?
answer is better than removing him from the game?
Do I need more cards?
mean,
Oh, you
You've
saw.
got Lauren. That's like basically all you.
I'm just deciding on which creep because I can save. It's 5, so I can save Breena. Like my 2 angel tokens are living.
Oh yeah, you can give pro to something. That's true.
Yeah, I can give pro a red, and I'm just not sure if it's a Breena or a speaker
on.
or grateful.
Yeah, you know what it is.
It's Breena.
Yeah.
What? Your
What?
only recastable card is the one you're saving?
Dude, I have 7 fucking cards in hand, man. Breena's the whole thing that's making this all like jive, right?
Yeah.
Like it's not. I don't know.
Saving speaker if I were you, but you know, you do you.
Save the what? Sorry. Oh, the
Speaker.
speaker.
All right. Do your
It
shit.
really makes
Resolve
you a
this Gates
great
Ablaze.
big ass angel every turn.
Stop slow playing it.
You have a Rhoda trigger no matter what he chooses here.
I guess that's true. I don't know, man. We're here for Breena. We're yeah.
So Bruna has pro red.
Breena has pro red.
Okay. I'm gonna tap 4.
Oh, is this the convoke savior shit?
Oh, sorry.
It
This is one
is.
more.
I'm gonna tap 4 humans or 5 human soldiers to convoke save my shit.
Oh,
So, yeah.
that a boy.
I'll do all of it except my Felwar Stone because I'm holding up 1 mana
Sick.
because Augustine is going away.
I guess I'll respond to Tobin's spell. Unless, well, McCrae, you get first chance here.
No, go for it.
All right. Well, I mean, that Lauren stuff looked good. So I guess Lauren should escape.
Ooh.
Tobin, you just tapped 4 creatures, you said?
Yeah, I'm splitting the pile. Oh god, I did a bad job, but yes, I did 4.
Oh, I thought you had to do like
red.
I thought you had to do like
Oh,
5.
it's 5. It is 5. So I have a 5 and a 4. Either way, I just switch counters halfway for some reason.
Just getting Rhoda triggers. So do I mean, Augustine is pretty swell. But Timin's the pair. They're supposed to be together forever.
Right?
I don't feel bad with those Gates of Blaze. It takes out that Grand Arbiter so I can play the game.
Well, it might.
But it really doesn't.
And then Joseph's like, well, I guess that makes up my mind.
No, the thing is, like, I can recast Timin, no problem. And I can't recast Grand Arbiter, so...
Dang it, should have phased out my Felwar Stone. Got.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll do that. And I will try 1. And...
Any other shit?
No.
Gerger, any other shit?
No, because I don't feel like growing that Rhoda any bigger. It's already big enough. I'm already feeling like I'm dead.
Oh, you're not anymore. He just saved your life, absolutely.
Okay. All right.
Oh, that Rhoda's pretty swole.
Yeah. May we go to cleaning up the board?
Yeah, I've been waiting for a while.
Everything takes 5. Go back.
Yep.
Cool. Pass turn.
Poop.
Well, my board doesn't look quite as cool anymore.
Yeah, it's still pretty okay.
Oh, it's not. Don't get me wrong. It's not bad. It just doesn't look quite as cool.
Yeah.
Thanks to Tobin, you have lethal on me.
He's not going to kill you.
Yeah. I think he might.
I don't get triggers off of you.
Joseph's been threatening to kill him.
Yes,
so
that is.
I feel like that's probably
terrifying.
the plan.
If you ever get mana with your ridiculous amount of creatures,
yeah,
you're like 1 pump spell away from like.
Yeah, I need like a cool ability, which I currently don't have in hand. So it's likely it's just vigilant 1/1s or lifelinking 1/1s if I need health.
Oh, lifelinking 1/1s is pretty dope actually on this. So
yeah.
Well, I'm really glad I put 2 counters on one of my angels. I guess it would have been better if I had made like another 6/6 or something. Oh, I didn't realize Rhoda is on the ground. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, she
Rhoda
is
on
not
ground.
a spirit. She is a.
Oh yeah, that was dumb. I should have put 2 on the angel that I had. Oh no, because I made that angel after combat. Never mind. We fine.
We're going to cast Bond of Discipline. So I'm going to tap all creatures that I don't control.
My creatures are phased out.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I phased out all non-land permanents.
Oh, I didn't realize that's what that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Clever concealment.
I didn't realize that's what that did. I thought that made them indestructible because that was the comment made when you cast the spell.
Oh no, sorry, it's phased out.
gone.
So I phased out everything but my Felwar Stone because I thought I would have a use for the mana.
You say, hang on, I might not want to do that then because Tobin having a massive board was a large part of why I was doing that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't even believe that you had the kill on Gruger.
I think he was going off of
Rhoda like a 35-35 and tap down the entire board.
Yeah,
so
going off of
he was going to gain
10. Yeah,
he was going to gain 30 like a ridiculous amount just off of his 1 command.
Yeah, so that's great that I stopped that.
Correct.
Okay. Wow. And then he spite killed my Mazavith too. Whew.
well, I mean, Mazavith is pretty good against his really large single attack.
Yeah,
no shit.
Yeah.
Now that I don't have like
still,
my
though,
boots
I mean, like...
quite as firmly on everyone's throat, I'm
50
scared
life.
of both. I'm scared of both Joseph and Tobin right now.
I mean, whatever. Activate the Haven. Boop. That's me.
I only have 15 damage. You can take beats from me for like 4
one second.
turns.
You get to grow your thing because you have... Oh, wait, no, it's Timin that does the tapping.
Yeah, Timin does the tapping.
It is Timin that does the tapping.
Okay.
Get fucked!
Gerger, you don't know what these two do? Obviously, Timin is that one other side of Outpost Siege that no one ever uses, and Rhoda is that really bad 3-drop
What are you
that
talking
is
about?
legendary.
That other side of the siege.
You're talking Citadel Siege, and that card is literally in this deck.
It's also in this deck,
yeah,
but for a different reason.
Yeah, that card is kind of... Oh, you just held up all your mana. That's mildly terrible.
Ooga, kill him! Do it now!
You do know he has a card that just says tap all creatures.
With sorcery.
Yeah, it's a sorcery, though.
It's a sorcery,
yeah. I don't know. I told him about Githrazi Monk. That does it at flash speed, and it comes with the 3/4 flyer.
Oh man, it does! Kruger, kill him! Do it now!
Wait a minute now. Wait a minute now, though.
Wait a minute.
I don't know how to show that these are phased out, so...
That's fine. I know you have no
not
creatures.
Yeah.
Like I play out one of these.
Oh, this game.
Super excited for Gruger just to dome me for 21 for some reason. Or I guess if you hit me for 21, you couldn't. Because that's on 2 Breena triggers. So it'd only be 19 if you dome me.
With everything?
Yeah.
I don't have a drum bell. Oh, I'm just dead to Rhoda, though. Rhoda is kind of a pain in my deck.
I like how Rhoda didn't even attack and Rhoda has vigilance. Like,
yeah, I did. That's
you did?
Oh,
okay.
His Core Haven.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I made the comment before I swung at him.
All right. I am going to evoke a Shriekmaw.
Terrifying.
Rawr.
I can't imagine where that might be pointed.
I mean, there's only one target.
All your removal on me,
not his own.
At the threat, so.
Boop.
My removal doesn't do anything to him.
You wasted your attack on it. You wasted
bag
the
of dirt.
You have the kill on me next turn.
You bag of dirt. Well, I don't next turn, but yeah, I hear what you're saying.
Well, no, it's just because when Tobin's creatures come back into play, then you do the tap everything, and then someone's a dead. Someone's a dead.
Yeah, that sets up a very clean alpha strike with a very large creature.
Yep.
She did.
Okay.
You sure you didn't want to kill Grand Arbiter?
No.
I mean, that would have got my vote, but
for my
Seems
next
like
trick,
you've been outvoted.
For my next trick, though, I do have a Skyclave apparition.
Nice.
I paid 3 for the evoke cost, and I paid 4 for this.
Yeah.
Cool. Boop.
Yeah.
But you wait, what?
Oh, actually, no. Wait. Mm-hmm.
So I think he wants to punch you.
I want to be able to punch everyone. Maybe 1 second. Maybe this comes back.
Okay.
This game has been super shitty. It's just been Gruger running away with it the whole time.
Like, oh wait, no, all your stuff except for your Felwar Stone is. Oh yeah, never mind.
It's all phased out.
I only have a Felwar Stone that's my only non-land permanent.
Okay, well in that case, as much as I'd like to get rid of the Grand Abolisher, I think
Don't you have a Dolmen Gate?
No, it's phased out.
There's no reason.
It's a Grand Arbiter, not a Grand Abolisher, but I know what you mean.
Yeah.
He's very grand either way.
Yeah, I'll just get rid of the Ghostly Prison.
You piece of shit.
It's okay, you still have a Grand Arbiter. You can just put in exile, and then if my, or I guess if my creature leaves, then
that's exactly why I put it on your creature.
Then we know it's a 3/3. All right, I will go to combat.
You. So, what are you thinking of doing? Because before you go past your start combat phase, we should have a discussion.
I would like to.
Just do what you want, Gruger. No discussions. Just turn sideways.
No. We can talk. I just wanted to get rid of that ghostly prison for future endeavors.
Sure. I hear that. I don't like it, but I understand it.
Yeah. You're like, okay. I want to get 2 Breena triggers, but ideally, but that involves really smacking you. I should probably be able to soak up a little bit of damage from Tobin.
You're at 50, and you know I literally am out of the next turn.
Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not you now. It's the fact that Tobin has like 12 creatures and a way to like Zada his shit.
Yeah, I have 11 creatures, and it's only 15 damage. You're fine.
Yeah,
right? Without
You're
any pump.
50.
Without any pumps. Yeah. Get out of here.
I need to draw the pump. I'm probably just going to draw a mountain.
He's even wearing pumps for theme, so.
All right.
I mean, if you had an 8/8 that was going to bonk McCray and then ate a Breena trigger, I'd let you have a combat step. But if you weren't interested in doing that as at least part of your stuff, I realize you get more triggers. Then
you don't get. Breena has to attack someone that has more life.
I would like to hit Tobin regardless because
no,
you're going to gain like at least 15 health back anyways. It doesn't matter. You're fine.
I wanted vigilance, jerk. I don't want vigilance because I know I'm just gonna get tapped down anyway.
So this, no, I'm just saying, I'm showing you.
This
what
is
I
you
would
showing them.
I would
but
like. Notice how I haven't gone to attacks yet. This is what I would like to do.
Okay, I'm listening.
How many other wipes does I haven't? I could tickle McCray. No.
Just kill me. It's 8:32. It's like cutoff time. So if you can end this game...
I just want to punch Tobin really hard. I'll just hang out. This is
What did I ever do to you? I hit you for 3.
Yeah, if that's what you're doing, then I'll just remove your combat step. It's up to you.
For reals.
For reals.
Trying to bully.
It's Alpha
I'm
Strike
not
or
letting him
nothing.
get 3 hits on the only other player that can do anything to him. That's just silly.
Yeah, draw a card, make your board slightly better.
Yeah, exactly. He grows everything and draws card. Yeah, no.
No, I wasn't gonna. Okay, fine. I'll remove McCray and I'll still get a draw there. Whoa.
Hey, you leave my soldiers alone. They're phased out.
Like this? Is this acceptable? And I'll put a trigger on Breena.
All right.
Oh, man, that means I have to start tracking Breena damage. Come on, man. Get out of here.
Come on, man. That's not cool. All right, I'll do. I'll
Down
put
to 1.
Oh no! I said if I had to do this, I have to put the Breena trigger on this. So this angel's a 10/10.
I die. GG. Except not. That was not a GG.
Oh no! 6 out of 21.
Gruger just came in and pub stomped us.
I don't know. I just about died to Joseph. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yep. Gruger was enabled to pub stomp you.
No.
I'm going to draw my card.
Just because you would have killed Gruger and set yourself up with a plus 35 life and like an Alpha Striker does not mean it was not a good play to wipe the board to deny you that. In addition to half of Gruger's board.
Cool card.
As you think.
I have a ghost.
Can you not take damage when you're phased?
I took 6, or I took 3.
Okay.
Because I only got one Breena trigger, and for me to abide by the terms,
Gotcha.
I had to murder McCray.
Throwing even damage and shit at me after the fact with your attacks and stuff to try and burn my Core Haven is also a bad play because Gruger's still the alpha, like arch enemy Alpha Striker right now.
No, I
I
think it's actually like Tobin has a team, so if Tobin finds a pump,
I didn't. You're safe from that.
Okay, yeah, no, but I'm just saying, like, it's not that we're all like happy right now.
Get him, Tobin.
Yeah. That's awkward.
I actually really.
Oh wait, no, I put you at like exactly. Oh, I
Want
need to
another
do
island.
a little
Yeah.
bit more damage to you. Oh,
You
that's
goofed.
awkward.
You tied us. No Breena
There's
triggers.
no incentive to hit Joseph.
I need one more mana to do anything even relevant.
Yeah, I'm in the exact same boat. I need to draw an island, or my next turn is considerably less fun.
You're the one staxing him out right now.
No, it's literally my commander, because he's very fair, takes 2 mana for every ability, and I want to do 2, but that's 4 mana, which is actually quite a lot. Especially when the abilities are not all free. Okay.
Magic is hard.
I can either.
Go ahead in the corner, Augustin.
I think I just unfortunately don't get to gain life here, and that feels really bad.
Don't forget about this ghostly prison I don't have.
Yes. I am very aware of your lack of ghostly prisons, Kruger.
Feel free to put that back under your apparition.
I don't know. I kind of like it right here, though. Makes me feel good.
All right. You're tapped out.
Oh,
Joseph is holding up a bunch of mana, which is fine. I would like to move to combat.
Sounds good to me.
I would like to attack.
Proceed.
Sorry. I'm going to give. Doesn't matter. My 3/3 flyer can have lifelink. And then I will attack Kruger with everything. So it's 15.
Are you not paying the 2 to do the lifelink thing?
No, I'm just only giving it to my 3/3.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't have enough mana to do that, plus a thing I would like to do later.
Gotcha. Game sucks.
So you can eat 6 of it. Oh, no, sorry. Yeah.
I pass on that. Surprise.
So you can take 9 and give Joseph a 3/3, or you can take 12.
Yeah, I feel like you have a trick. Otherwise, you. Oh wait, no, it's Dolmen Gate. Yeah, you don't have a trick. It's just fucking.
No, I don't have a trick. It's just free.
It all just prevents damage.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I will.
Oh, sorry. This guy does have vigilance, though. OP.
Sure.
All right. I will just chump here in case you do find pumps, because that's commander damage. You're gaining the life anyways.
Sure.
Okay. So you gain 3.
Yeah,
I take 9.
So it's 9 dudes on the ground plus a 3/3 flyer.
12.
Yeah, sorry. I have a stack of 5 and a stack of 4 from when I split them, but it's
So
still
Tobin was at 26, so you go up to 41?
Nope. I only gained 3. I didn't spread the life.
Oh, right.
Because he had like post combat stuff he wanted to do.
Right.
Yeah. Post combat.
Shit. I'm
Pass
below.
turn.
What?
I don't know, man. Maybe I should read my cards just to make sure this actually does what I think it does.
Are you sure you want to pass turn before you read?
It's okay. I can read it instant speed.
Okay.
Are you just making another Steel Seraph?
Nah. I have cards in hand.
3 of them.
Yeah.
Okay, Greer, put this in the right spot. Put the ghostly prison back.
I think it's fine, man.
You're misrepresenting your board, you cheater.
It's true.
I didn't put the ghostly prison on my board. It should just be an exile.
That's true. It doesn't come back.
Well,
so put it in Joseph's exile.
Well, a 3/3 comes back, which is why the card's there.
Yeah, you can remember a 3/3.
Triggers are hard.
Oop.
Doesn't track turns, does it?
No.
We're at turn a lot.
We're at this many turns because I haven't missed a land drop.
There you go.
So turn 8. Can you believe this has been 8 turns?
And how?
Not drawing a land on either of my last 2 turns.
I didn't realize I was muted. I was going to say turn 8's actually, like, I thought this would go possibly quicker because our decks are kind of aggressive tilted.
Yeah.
They always are on this show, except for me.
Yeah, but specifically this week. Remember when I said I was excited about all the decks this week?
Yeah. But there's also a board wipe. I mean, that slows it down.
Yeah.
Board
and
wipe,
also, I had quite a slow start.
Yeah, you did. You just didn't find creatures.
Yeah, I just found a Call the Coppercoats on like turn 6.
I would like to go to the combats. Joseph, if I don't swing this 10-10 or this 6-6 at you, am I allowed to proceed? Chip away at this guy who's life.
Does that mean you're still swinging the 3-5 at him?
No. I can just build up commander damage on you instead. Like, that's the thing.
Rude. You just gonna let him do that to me, Joseph?
What are you talking about, Tobin? I just get alpha struck.
But Tobin,
I don't even get considered like this. Like, this is not even a consideration half the time. I just get beat to shit.
Yeah. Well, I think, like, you got alpha struck because...
No, just in general.
Joseph and you have a very
this
different
game,
view on how this game has went. And so you both kind of dug yourself into weird holes.
It's true.
Tobin, if you let me hit you for 4...
For 4,
it puts you at 25.
Yeah.
You could potentially draw a card off that. Yeah.
Oh, this is true. I could maybe draw a card. Wow, look at that. The thing is, I'm not in control of what you do on your turn.
Yeah, no. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I'm starting the combats.
Yep.
Okay.
I actually saved you guys at that field, nuke, because I took away the clock that was the 4/4 angels every turn.
No, I was
a big fan of that field,
so
nuke.
it was.
Yeah, you're still living in your own fantasy world.
That field
can't talk about his board when his board would have been gone.
4. Sorry, Breena trigger.
I roll harder. I'm gonna go refill my water.
Sorry, so you're putting them on Breena. Okay, yeah. 11. Come on, man. How dare you?
How dare I do something that you like doing to the rest of us? Commander damage?
What? Hey, this is like the first deck I've brought in a decade that doesn't kill people with commander damage. How dare you?
Have you met my friend Voltron?
Oh, I forgot to draw my card. Yeah. Oh.
It could have commander damaged someone if I had left the paladin class in my deck, but I felt like that was way too much mana to do something sick.
How much mana is this dumb thing? That's kinda sick, yo. So I think I'll do that. That's kind of cool too, though. Do I have enough mana to do both?
I thought I heard toenails.
I do not have enough mana to do both, so I only get to do one of them. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because Commander Dick Butts over there.
Save us, Niddens.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Oh, Grand Arbiter.
Okay.
But it's probably also saving me a bit.
Sweet. Bastard's Lieutenant is cool. It was almost in this deck.
Yeah, it was like when I was always looking for cuts, I was like, no, this card's cheap, like cost-wise cheap, and I'm gonna put a counter on it. Sell because I can't put counters. Breena can't put counters on it.
That stuff.
4 or 5 vigilance protection for multicolored ain't bad.
Yeah. And if your deck is all a bunch of things with counters, it just makes you knights when they die.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I guess that's just me.
Okay. You've got 3 mana. Joseph's got
infinity mana.
5.
That's not blue.
Yeah.
He has 6 mana, maybe even 7 mana.
I'm just deciding.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're gonna do this. This is fine. I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and wait, nope, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and mirror. Oh no, 5.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sack mirror pool. Oops, that's not mirror pool. I'll move it so you guys can read it.
That's not mirror pool at all.
I'm gonna make a copy of my commander, and then I'm gonna use his ability to make a copy of every creature I control.
Yep, definitely copies for each kid copy.
Yep.
Do they have haste?
No.
So hang on.
I mean, this is his end step.
Sack.
Sorry. So
Yeah.
I'm sacking it to put a token onto the battlefield that's a copy of target creature I control. I'm targeting my commander. There is a trigger.
Yeah.
And he's
Either
holding
way,
priority through all this.
no matter what happens, if you remove my commander, that trigger is still going to go through, and I'm still going to hit all my guys.
But the state, no, that's true. Yeah, okay, yeah. I was just wondering about the state-based action thing.
Yes, I have put the ability at my commander. That's all I need. You can't stifle.
Yeah.
You can stifle it, but that's
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Yes.
So hopefully this does it. Oh no, state-based action. Which one's the real one? It was that one. Oops. There we go. Oh, and this, we can just make this easier. So I have 18. So we'll just make 2 stacks of 9.
Hey, Joseph. I vaguely remember you saying something about having the ability to take away a combat step.
Yeah, but doesn't care about my combat step.
Maybe you have like infinity creatures. So
I just want to double check something.
You have to sacrifice the mirror pool, so the mirror pool is in the bin.
Yes, yeah. Sorry, I'm just double checking with Steel Seraph if it's a 3/3 or a 5/4. Does it copy the card or the stats on the card?
Different mana color, and size. No, I think it's just the full card.
I think it would copy the card because if you had modified the hell out of a creature to make it real big, it wouldn't be real big when it showed up because the card itself isn't real big, you know?
Okay. So then, I have a 5/4.
I think it sees a 6 mana 5/4 flyer.
Yeah, that's kind of my thought as well. I just wasn't 100% on that.
And now you can give your shit both flying and vigilance and lifelink, right?
No, I can only do 2 because I only have the 2 Seraphs. But
sorry, you're still in the end step. You're still like, I'm gonna do this now before you're able to do anything cool on your turn.
You're gonna kill my commander.
Yeah,
that seems reasonable.
I will flash in a.
Oh wait, sorry. 1 sec. I feel like something went weird. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Miracle. That was 1, 2, 3, 4.
9 mirror works.
There we go. Okay, sorry. I just knew that didn't take all my mana. That's all.
No, it was.
It's 5 plus the mirror pool for the copy.
Yeah, no,
it did take all my mana.
It did take all your mana, exactly.
Weird. I thought I had mathed it out to be different. Oh, keep going. I can't do anything because of Grand Arbiter anyway with 1 extra mana.
Yeah. Anyways, I was gonna flash in a Solitude,
Sure.
pitching this Loyal Warhound because it.
Good boy.
Paying 1 for the Grand Arbiter.
Yep. I already did. I tapped the swamp. So this gets exiled. This.
Yep, that's fine. I will gain 3 life.
Tobin, you should pay 2 and copy it.
Unfortunately, it's I think it's only abilities I control.
Boop. All right.
Oh no. Yeah. Never mind.
You could gain so much life.
Yeah. Yeah, just wipe my board. Unfortunately I'm tapped out. Sorry guys.
Yeah. I also knew like you wouldn't have been dumb enough to not hold priority through everything that you were just doing.
Yeah, so I mean, you don't even really need to. Weirdly, we have passed turns too many times, so I'm just coming back to me. There we go.
No, wouldn't we? Because if you Anyways,
how did
doesn't
that
matter.
Grand Arbiter survive the field nuke?
Lauren's escape.
Right. Right.
So Argus is like, it's a triggered ability that goes on the stack, but I think I don't have to choose to pay for it until.
Okay.
I think it works kind of like the stupid way that like Chuyan and those ones do. It puts a trigger on the stack, but then you have to pay for it to resolve the chunks of it.
Yeah, Yasova's like that. Same with Alesha. Same with they put the trigger back, and you have to choose to respond to it before they choose to pay the cost. Because part of the resolution is choosing to pay.
All right, so I drew Command Beacon. Is that relevant? Not really. It's like one less command tax.
That's the island on it.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Yeah, so I can't do lifelink and vigilance anymore. How dare you?
Game sucks.
Right.
I just wanted to crimp your options just a little bit.
Yeah. I kind of think I still just punch you a bunch.
No, I get it.
So that's 18 plus another 8, 26. You get to block 3 things, which is the 3, the 5, and a 1. So it's really 17.
4 things. I still have that Skyclave in the background.
Yep. Okay, so 16. So I could gain 8 life while doing that. That's probably the best bet. And then just assume that whatever Joseph does, I lose to, but I like his deck, so that's fine.
I am in such a bad spot from just massive lack of resources.
Is there a reason to leave a blocker? All your guys are huge and flying.
2 of them aren't flying.
Augustine demands blood.
Sorry, I'm ignoring the Skyclave apparition. That doesn't exist to me. Okay, let's just
currently
move to combat.
Exacxies for lethal on board.
Yeah, sorry, I can Exacxies Joseph, but that's
no the other way around. Gruger has Exacxies on board for you with no blockers. So
I guess I should leave some blockers.
He can also just gain life.
I'm intending to gain 8 here, so my Steel Seraphs are gonna target each other because they're cool like that.
Oh, wow.
And they're gonna give each other lifelink. Best friends. And then all of this just goes at Groogs.
All right. Well, I'll block.
The 5, the 3, and 2 1s.
Yeah, and we'll see what happens.
Okay.
So
Joseph blows up my dolmen gate and destroys me.
That'd be fucking funny.
I feel like he really needs me right now, so
just does a
friend.
Just does a Heliod's intervention
for 1.
That blows up all your mana rocks too. Really just get the rubbins, being like, fuck it, I can't. It's all white mana anyways.
Yeah. So if you do that, I have 16 1/1s poking you.
Okay.
Unless there are tricks, you're down to 22.
So yeah, because I blocked 4 things total. So yeah, 16. Yep.
Cool. Let's go to second main, and it's like a pattern where all I do is attack and then pass the turn.
Tobin, did you gain your life?
I did not. I do gain 8, so I go to 35. Oop. I don't remember how to set my life total. There it is.
Control L.
Oh, please give me an island.
You know what's impressive? I have not used this Talisman of Conviction for colored mana this game.
Which is funny because you start off being like, I only have like 3 colorless lands, and then you're like, I've thrown them all, and you're like, oh, well.
I just happened to also draw a Felwar Stone and a Boros Signet before I drew this mountain on turn 7.
Although now Felwar Stone only makes white, black, and blue for you.
It's okay. I only ever needed it for the white.
Brutal. I'm gonna play a stick. I'm gonna pass my turn. My deck hates me.
Oh no.
Oof.
It started off so okay.
Yep, sure did.
Oh, that is a cool stick.
It is a decent stick. Just not today.
How's this card? Oh, I see how things are.
Shitty.
Life is hell.
3, 8. Okay, I guess that works. Yeah, I guess that works. Okay. Move to combat.
Yes.
Oh, but
Before attacks, I think I'm just gonna do something 'cause that feels reasonable. Let's read this. Yeah.
Really?
I'm at 11 Breena. That feels like maybe a little high for me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So stop you from drawing a card and pumping your board. Saves me some life. Yeah, I'll just swords your commander.
Swords,
I've-
you say?
Is this
This
the
is-
first time or the second time she's died?
She hasn't died yet.
She hasn't died. Yeah, he saved her. This has been in my hand the entire game, but it's been taxed every turn, and I haven't been able to cast it.
Yep. The fun of cards like Grand Arbiter.
Well, because I wanted to do other things rather than swords.
Mm-hmm.
But I think at this point, might as well at least attempt to slow it a little, because that seems
So
to
you
be
could
how I
have.
die.
What you're saying is you could have dealt with this like turn 2 or 3.
Yes, but instead I played Dolmen Gate. Remember when I was like, should I hold up mana for removal or should I play this dumb card I like?
And
then
I
chose
said
that.
removal. Yes, I remember.
Yeah,
this.
and then I played Dolmen Gate.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Good.
And look who's still alive and was able to make any kind of attacks they wanted because
I mean,
they
I
did
could
that.
have just played Dolmen Gate like the next turn, but
Well,
Mhm.
maybe. Anyway, sorry. I'll
actually,
I'll gain my 5 life.
Cool.
Does that not put you back in your main? No, I guess it doesn't.
No.
Nah, if he's like in combat but before attack.
It doesn't even die. I don't even get a knight for it.
Yes.
You're a jerk.
Saw
Alright.
the line. Oh god. Do you just 26 me or whatever now?
No, like, because I can only do, what, 16 damage to you? And then I just instantly die on the crackback?
Oh, sorry, I guess it's only 22. Maybe. You don't know that.
So, we'll go like this then. And then we'll go, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's put a God Eternal Okeatra into play.
Oh my god.
No, thank you.
Yeah, I feel like we kind of got pub stomped this week.
I threw a curve together. I built with what was my deck in mind, with like.
I don't know. I was bringing a pretty weak fucking tribe, so.
There was so much cool shit you could do with your thing, and I was pretty certain you would just like leverage me to kill everyone else.
The goad creatures are not that good.
You didn't put enough interaction in your deck. You put.
Meh.
Anyways, I'm gonna put this guy showed up just this turn, so he's a little unfortunate. A little unfortunate. Unfortunately.
Still makes a zombie.
Still makes a zombie though.
Oh, that's a hell of a zombie.
Yeah, these zombies are sick.
No, but I mean the 1/1 into that.
Yeah. No, so like when you did the thing to me, like or when you play Grand Arbiter, it like threw everything off for me by a turn as well. So I couldn't do like I couldn't fit the loyal pup in ever. to get to land, and it was just like everything was like slightly awkward.
So Tobin.
Yeah, sorry, just math. This Grand Arbiter is still making my life a little awkward.
Good.
I just want to double spell, but I can never do it.
Hey, you're about to double spell.
End step still. That's funny. You can hit him for 26. So Tobin, if I made it so you could do some bonking, would you leave me out of the bonking for a turn?
I literally just have been trying to kill Gruger for so long. Yes.
You honestly think you can kill him right afterwards?
I can't do anything is my problem. That's why I'm entertaining ideas here.
Yeah, I'm not even swinging at you though, because I'm just taking like 16 a turn that I can't stop.
Yeah, the two of us are just punching each other in the face.
Yeah, but the problem is Gruger, like you both have boards that I can't directly deal with, but Gruger's got one that I even more so can't deal with.
Are you sure about that? He's got his team incestuous pumping shenanigans is
they're both presenting 20 plus damage on board.
I have to play my commander to do the cool shit. Yeah.
Okay.
Gruger's close to 30.
Okay. I will stay out of it then.
All right. Whatever. I was gonna sack this command beacon to save on the one command tax. Does that make any sense? That feels going down a land to save a mana on one turn.
Does seem weird.
It does seem weird. Let me actually do the math. Okay, so I've got
the next time your commander dies, it makes sense.
Yeah, but the issue is because of Grand Arbiter, my commander costs 7, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which leaves me with only 1 mana, which means I don't get to do the cool commander ability. Right? But if I do the command beacon, I'm probably in the same place. Whatever. Okay.
Right now, Tobin has the tempo, and because Gruger chose not to swing and lose tempo, I think Tobin's got this.
I don't know. You said I had it last week, and I immediately punted and died. So let's see.
Well,
this is fine.
When you're hot, you're hot. I guess when you punt, I can't call it a punt. Like
I drew a mountain. Does that change?
You want to know what would have been sick in my deck though if the drum bellower with Micaeus the Lunarch.
Okay, so I can poke.
Yeah, Rhoda would love that.
Oh yeah, I would have pumped the shit out of your. That's what I was like when you were playing the thing, and then I was like, some of the cool stuff in the deck. I'm like, yes. I'm gonna die to a big girl.
1, 2. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's right. Scrub can't block.
Yeah, Scrub is not a blocker.
All the mites can't block.
Let's just go to combat.
It's the new Bitter Blossom thing.
I'm pretty certain. Also, well, you taking me off my commander is also very problematic for me now too.
Yeah,
because it's like 6 mana for me to recast it.
Yep.
Must suck having 9 mana.
Joseph, am I cool to go to attackers?
Yes. I don't feel bad for you. You would have had a strip mine for 1 more.
Sorry, I have triggers.
Needs blue mana.
Unfortunately, strip mine still doesn't do blue very well.
My Seraphs are going to cross the streams and target each other with lifelink, and then
I don't think I can catch up from the.
They're all doing the thing. They're all.
How do the animations make them both blow up? They cross the streams.
Gruger. Same deal as last turn.
Cool. All right. And then it'll be like boop, 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 boop.
Okay.
So just flyers are blocked again. And then
I assume just tell me how many 1/1s are unblocked.
Yeah, so I block 4 on the ground.
Okay, so you take 14? and I gain 8.
Yeah. Yeah, see...
No,
Joseph...
he blocked 6 things.
No, I blocked the 2
He blocked
big...
4. He blocked the 5/4 and the 3/3, and then 4 1/1s, and so 14 1/1s got 3.
Yeah. See, this Dolmen Gate is like actually crushing me right now. Sorry, so I take 14 damage, right?
It's a good card. Yeah, 14.
See, Joseph, you can just let him kill me. And he's just gaining so much goddamn life I can't deal with.
Yeah, the life gain is what I'm hoping stops me from just getting blown out by Joseph, but we'll see. So I do need my commander to do that. Do I just run him out now? If he gets blown up, then I've just got command.
I did have my deck down to around $240-ish, and I was looking at it, I was like, screw it. I'll pimp it up a little bit. And then I put about 5 good cards in, and now it's back up to about $350.
Even like Vora Strongholds, I have gold border versions of it, but like it's $80. It's stupid.
I cut that out of the deck.
This is bad. My deck. We'll use this.
No, there was some of the creatures I wanted to play with.
There
like,
we go.
Obviously, Solitude is ridiculous, but it's a $35 card.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
and then
6,
I think
7.
I have an Esper Sentinel somewhere in the deck because it's a 1-drop that can maybe help me refill when Breena's not in play.
Gross, but I understand.
I did the math wrong. I can't even play my commander and hold up mana for my minimal bad interaction. So instead, let's just play this Face Breaker post combat because that's what people do, right?
It's got Menace. You're such a hoe.
Ooh. All right. So it's 4 mana. That's the worst. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yep.
Deck. Oh my god.
Oh shit. He's gonna like whatchamacallit, the return all attackers to their opponent's hand or whatever.
That was right. No,
which would be funny because both you and I are predominantly token based right now.
Yeah.
I think Aether Spouts might be 2 blue and 3 colorless, but
there's also
Aether Spouts is 2 blue and 3. Aether Eyes is 1 blue and 3.
Yeah.
And then one of them like puts them either on the top or bottom, and the other one returns them to hand.
That's Spouts.
Or there's Engulf, which is 4 mana for an instant that bounces equal to islands.
Oh, that would be so good for me right now because it only touches a couple things of mine. And it wrecks Tobin.
Yeah.
Yep.
Joseph, can you get rid of Dolmen Gate? It's probably too late.
I can't remove artifacts.
Unban Sunder.
Yeah, if you didn't have that Scavenger Grounds up, it would have been really nice to just in the Takanuki or whatever to get Lauren back and blow up the stupid Dolmen Gate or one of your Steel Seraphs.
Ooh. Rhoda's got a sword. I should read the sword.
I can tap something when I attack with the creature.
Nice.
And if I do, I put a +1/+1 counter on said creature.
Sick.
All right, Gerger. Now that you've lost tempo by not swinging at Tobin for a couple of turns, what you going do?
I didn't miss like that many. The problem was if I full swung at him, I was taking a lot of damage.
On the crackback,
like
he doesn't have lifelink.
Like a lot of even many turns ago, it was like, yeah, it looked better then, but it still wasn't great.
Yep.
Well, how much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 9 manas. 9 manas. Okay. Well, I guess this does just poop out a bunch of like. Oh, my zombie! It's got vigilance. I can take back some of that life.
Yeah, you can poke me.
Sure.
Why does God Eternal have?
What gives lifelink on your board?
I have nothing for lifelink.
Okay.
No, I'm not. I'm not in a hot spot right now. Oh, okay. Well, I guess the things that are still hanging out still get to hang out. So I'll go to combat. Yeah.
Just the one. Okay. I'm okay with this. This is fine.
Well, like, what? I'm not gonna swing with anything else.
You're dead anyways, Kruger.
Gone below 30.
We don't know that. What if he's got 3 1-drops? That's 6 creatures.
That is a lot of creatures.
I guess they don't have to be 1-drops.
No.
One of them could be a 2-drop.
Oh, I'm bad at this. I should have swung with something else too, but I don't know how to read my cards.
Oh, yeah, that says vigilance on it.
Oh, Basri's Lieutenant. Fuck. I missed that a long time ago. There was the.
Oh yeah, that one also has vigilance. Yeah.
Oh my god. Watch, it's gonna be like a couple chunks of those would have actually made a difference.
I think this is the second time you could have swung with it, so you've only missed one attack.
Well,
it might be the third.
Yeah, maybe like the third. I may have missed 12 damage off this.
Because you played it, and then the next turn, on like my turn, I think like right after you played it, I killed your commander.
Zoomy.
That was the tempo I was talking about, by the way.
No, there's too many words on this thing. I've never played with it, so
yeah, it's got a lot of words.
It, like
it's
in,
a lot of
in
words.
Cockatrice, all it is just like a bunch of little black dots.
Yeah,
unless
you have to actually hover it over it.
Yeah, so I forgot. Oh god, no. See, this is what's gonna make this look even worse when I play this now.
Okay, just do it. Don't slow play this last. We're way beyond cutoff, so.
1, 2, 3.
Kruger, you didn't want to get me with 1 toxic. I'll let you take it back. It's not a blocker anyway.
Oh, that's true. Anyways, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, no, I just messed up because 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I had this, I forgot this untaps something.
Love that card.
And the vigilance.
Yeah, and you get a basic land.
Yeah, which gets me a land to hand.
Yeah.
You're gonna take.
Damn. This untaps 4 things around.
No. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the card's great. And if you've completed a dungeon, it just untaps all your junk.
So there's a Seedborn.
No, this is why I messed up, because it would have been like this attacks. Or I swing with it was because I forgot that this will untap something. That's why
this is the first white deck I've built since that card came out where that card wasn't in my deck. Because that card is great.
Because you like a broken mechanic that they had to like ban out of Legacy.
Yeah, because it's a multiplayer mechanic that wasn't designed for single one opponent.
Oh, sorry. I get the initiative.
And
even in like Commander though, it's busted because there's so many ways to break it.
So the initiative is good, but there's only like 10 cards that provide it.
So I get a basic land, right?
Yeah, you get a basic land to hand.
I haven't played a land yet this turn.
Yeah, the first room is basic land. And then you have a choice of +2/+2 or scry 1.
It's always the Undercity. So if you look at the Undercity.
Yeah, so I will do this. And I was tapping all the other stuff because here's my other creature.
Sick.
Which gives me another one of these. This is, oh man, fuck. I'm so sad.
Oh, I'm sorry, Grieger. Did you punch your horrible lead that you got very early in the game?
I didn't punt my early lead. There's like not the only thing I could have done was blow up the Dolmen Gate instead of the Ghostly Prison, and I didn't realize it wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
Like I thought Joseph would have a little bit more. All right.
Yeah, that made 2 of us.
All right, so you have 11 blockers now.
Don't worry, here bringing a rotary dial into this battle.
You have 10 blockers because Skrell doesn't count. Right, 1, 2. 3.
I had a Grenzo and a Death Kiss in my hand when I died. By the way, the Death Kiss I thought would just make things even worse.
I have 21 attackers.
Oh, Death Kiss, nice.
Yes.
Just picked up that silly guy in paper not very long ago.
I played a bunch of tests with this deck, and it only won one game, but it wasn't. I guess just this show is a little bit higher power than most casual 7s, I'd say.
You must be playing with some really low power 7s then.
Yeah, these are not 7s.
These are not 7s.
Okay, sorry. Just mathing if I can kill Gruger on board. And I just don't want to do the math is the issue.
I think my deck was a 7. I haven't tuned it down. Joseph complained about
I don't
price,
have to
and so
do that much math.
No.
Did the Guildgate thing.
Do that, and then do I just die to Rhoda? Maybe. Am I okay with that? Maybe. Okay.
Don't forget she doesn't increase if you.
Yeah, on attacks. I know that.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. My commander costs 7, so that's 2, but I'm tapped out. Or I put it in my hand, but then I only have 8 mana. My commander costs 4, plus 2 is 6, and then I have 2 left.
It's like the same thing.
It's not. Being tapped out versus having 2 is literally the whole thing I've been trying to figure out. So I'm going to sack my command beacon. It's bad, but I'm going to put my commander in hand. Also, I forgot about Professional Facebreaker. I could have maybe made some treasures into this calculation, but...
Well, no, because you were trying to do something different last turn. That's why you played it when you did.
Yes, I meant for this turn. Like, I could have done my math, assuming I hit one of
Preloading,
you.
as they say.
Well, no,
for the
just
chat,
assuming I have a treasure, which I didn't assume. Oh.
For the chat,
Change
I've got
anything.
4 packs, and if no one claims the bounty, all 4 are up for grabs on our finale, season 2 finale next week. So think of your best Magic jokes.
Well,
All right.
Considering I only slept for like an hour and a half in like the last 24 hours, I guess I played okay.
There we go. I cast my commander.
Look at you go. I untap a creature. God damn it.
I prefer
Guru, you just ran Orzhov good stuff this week, kind of.
There's a theme to it.
Yeah, I'm
Is
going
there?
to move to combat.
Okay,
Yeah, I had-
doing stuff.
You're doing stuff. You don't want me to kill Gruger.
Yeah.
Can I kill Tobin and you can kill me with a Rhoda? And then it will be like that board wipe never happened. You do have the way to kill either of us in your hand because you still have that stupid tap everything down, and we've both gone so incredibly wide. So you have your
I've
choice
gone
of
pretty wide.
so you have your choice of who you'd like to kill, because I don't think either of us. I can't kill both of you at all.
Do you think, Tobin, I am tapped the hell out?
Do we believe you is the question?
Oh, sorry. I thought you said you had responses.
No.
Okay.
God, no.
Okay. We're going to do this. Steel Seraph number 1 is going to draw an arrow and put lifelink over here. Steel Seraph number 2 is going to draw an arrow and put flying over here. Flying's the word on this, right? Yes.
I wish.
I'm going to
Lethal.
I tap a 2 and give all of my creatures the flying.
Mm-hmm.
I am so dead.
No, you just. Oh, because all of his
He
creatures
kills Gruger, then he kills you.
Yeah, so I can't kill both right now, but I can kill Gruger because he only has
3 flyers.
2 flyers? 3 flyers?
3 flyers.
Felissa does not look like a flyer. She's standing on the ground, but yes. Okay.
She's a vampire.
Yeah.
She's tired.
She showed up a little late to the party.
Okay, so let's do the attacking. Okay, so you have 3 flyers. You have 1 mana, which with Arbiter out probably means 0 cards, plus you only have 1 card in hand. So you block 1, 2, 3, which means I need to hit you with 13.
Well, I can't block the Professional Facebreaker. It has menace.
Oh, it's got Menace, right. So 1, 2, 3, which means I just really don't want to math this. Okay. Gruger, 1, 2, 3, and then 9, Okay, let's just, so you're doing that, which means I've got why this is the part that I always struggle. Okay, I've got 17 that
math is for
won't be
blockers,
blocked.
Tobin.
Yes, I know, but also I kind of maybe want to poke Joseph for a few. Or I can leave some blockers. That's the other option. Either way, I need to do the math to know how I can leave some defense. Okay. So 1, 2, so 7, 9 is getting through right now. So we'll put. I'm gonna leave 2 blockers. Everything else is just going at Gruger. I didn't do a good job of doing the math. So those are my attackers. I have. Oh, I forgot I also had my commander. Whatever. Then I've got 2.
Your commander doesn't have haste though, does it?
No, I just meant as a blocker. Because I know he can just jam Timin, and with his great sword, that's 2 things. So he could poke me, but I don't know how big his commander is going to be.
He's not wrong.
Yeah. So Gruger, I'm attacking you for more than your life total. I didn't do the math, but it's more. I know that much.
It's so more.
Sorry, Joseph, you don't even get this trigger to get your 4/4 blocker because I leave. I'm out of the game, so anything that I had triggers for just.
Yeah. But I do get the initiative.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, what are you trying to do, Groogs?
No,
he's just talking about you don't get the Skyclave trigger because he dies while it's on the stack.
Yeah, there's a trigger on the stack, and then I've left the game.
You can pay 1 life and give something pro color.
Yeah, on my turn, on my thing. Yeah.
How dare you pump his Rhoda? Get out of here, Kingmaker. No, whatever.
No, this was this was the last card in my hand, which I was really excited about, but like I had it early enough on when I had like a nice full grip, so it didn't matter.
Gix is just like a better Geth, I think.
Geth and him are nowhere near the same.
His second ability is kind of similar. They steal from opponents.
Yeah, that's not what you play him. Play him for the first part.
Yeah.
We cool to go to post combat?
No.
Okay.
So it turns out it didn't actually matter me not hitting you. Like
I will play a planes. Oh, and also I make a singular treasure.
Oh, actually, so
another game where I take lots of beats and then Tobin is allowed to just snake it out at the end.
I don't think
I don't know if this is snaking it out. I've been working pretty hard these last couple, like 5 turns of beating Gruger in the face while Joseph watches.
I will also say some of
it is my favorite show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of me like playing somewhat scared was when Joseph's just like, I could kind of take a combat away from you. So I'm like, well, shit.
Yeah.
So that's why I was going somewhat conservatively with some of my attacks. But yeah, not.
I didn't need to do that because you were at like 50 life when we started, and I figured Joseph wouldn't care.
Yeah, no, I was trying to think. So I think I missed at least 8 damage with Basri's Lieutenant. And then
I would like to play a Curator's Ward.
Yep.
Rhoda has the hexproofs.
Uh-huh.
Sure.
Sure does.
Sure does.
You ready to concede?
Never.
No, this is when he plays.
His deck is literally built around playing cards that say tap all creatures your opponents control, and so he's just gonna kill me on his next turn if I don't have like an instant speed blocker.
Yeah, if you can do it like pre-combat, so all of your. Or
I think I'm safe here because I, threw all my creatures at Joseph or Gruger, so he couldn't just pump them. You don't say.
Trigger.
Wah. I really don't like this Grand Arbiter. Do I use my spell just as a really bad removal spell? Okay, sorry. So tapped. You got the pump.
I got the
Just
pump.
2 pump, yeah.
Yeah. So this is, what's your commander at 5?
5.
Okay, I will just take the 7. Why did I leave blockers? Could have poked you for 2. Yeah, I'll just go to 32.
Because you're a coward.
Yes, but that is a known thing about me. I play super conservatively. I don't. Although I never respect counter spells. That's what I do. I just jam my spells and pretend counter magic doesn't exist, but then I am a coward when it comes to combat, even though I play combat decks.
You play nothing but combat decks.
Yeah, I know.
So with
get me out of
Joseph
my cowardice.
with Joseph ending up actually not doing anything, it was the Dolmen Gate. But this is, like 6 turns later.
Yeah,
You should have blown up the Dolmen Gate because you knew he was going to try and do these mass spread of keyword things.
Yeah, but I was also.
You got the initiative. I guess you can just.
You knew he was going to do wide tokens.
But
I was also going much taller and stuff.
You get to tutor a basic land from your deck.
Take an Undercity.
Yeah,
I think you should have tried to be more political with the duelist heritage, Gruger.
I will make a
maybe the issue is I saw earlier builds of your deck and there was so much goad that if other especially with the Rhoda only needed
I cut the bad goad. I just kept the good goad in, but the good goad is on all the legendary creatures that are 3 to 5 mana. So it's kind of you're fucked either way. Okay. That's what I mean. I brought a very low power deck because goad as a tribe is not very good right now. There's some good goad cards, yes, but 1 or 3 cards does not a tribe make.
I would like to move to combat.
Response.
This is where Joseph murders him.
That would be not very kind of him.
You almost kind of need 1 or 2 aggro decks, but not 3 aggro decks in the same mod when you have goad shit. Because you can't goad at all.
On the stack.
Oh no, it's the card I told you to put in the deck. I'm not going to lose to it. Let's see. That is fine. So you're going to tap down my board.
And then he has an infinity large Rhoda.
Yep.
And he'll be able to tap 2 things down on his turn.
Tobin's just gonna play a wipe right now and laugh.
I thought you were gonna play a promise of loyalty.
Tobin's got 2 cards in hand. He's got shit.
18, 21, 22, I think.
So I've got 18 soldiers plus 3 others. So I've got 22 creatures. Yeah, he's tapped 2.
Plus 22 to Rhoda. That's lethal.
That is lethal. Do we crack this treasure to see what's on top? I mean, why not, right?
You have to, or you're just dead.
Yeah, I'll do that in main. I guess I'm still technically in main 1. So, because you had to do it before. I guess you could. Yeah, whatever, doesn't matter. Do it. This is exiled. That card's so good in my deck.
If your creatures could block, they'd be okay, because then it can.
Well, no, he just sacrifices 1 creature.
Sacrifice 1 creature, pay 2 mana to regenerate my board. Seems good.
There's a bunch of cards in my deck that probably have a little bit of overlap with cards in your deck.
Yep, I'll cast it.
No, you don't. Second main. Oh yeah.
This monk is so good.
It is very good. I've wanted to just jam it into random decks because I'm it's just an alpha strike. You play it on someone's end step and then you just kill someone. That's great.
I could be a scumbag and pick 1 up for my Yorion deck.
Yeah, it's pretty good in Yorion. It was in one of my initiative decks, but I think it ended up getting cut from the second.
I run it in my aristocrats lists usually.
Sorry. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
What set is that? That's not Torment. That's
oh baby. Can I play, or are you doing something?
Yeah, no. You go ahead. I was just.
Somebody tell me what the battle axe says.
Cards are good.
Shit. I might have just gotten punished for fanatical devotion. It's fine. We'll do the math later.
I think you did because you're just dead.
It looks like that, doesn't it?
He's
What's
gonna
he
come up.
got?
He's
You
gonna
have
come up
Path
and
Exile or
smash,
something cheeky?
Oh, you may not have enough mana to do like
It's
target
hexproof
things
anyway,
and like
though.
untap all your
I'm
stuff.
I'm very aware of the words on this creature. What are your attacks?
I will happily die to Deflecting Palm.
It's not a deflecting palm.
Comeuppance?
I had deflecting
Dawn Charm.
and comeuppance.
No, I'm just gonna make some 1/1s.
Oh, sick.
Oh, those cards all would have been so good in my deck too.
It's X equals 3, so I want to make 3 1/1 citizens, and then I would like to block.
I have a response to you doing that.
Yeah, for sure. If you got a counterspell,
No, I don't.
Right.
But
you have more tappies.
Is it in response to what he's doing, or is it?
It would wait until they resolved
Yeah,
first,
just-
and
Magic
then
is hard.
next priority pass, tap them down.
Yeah. Let me know. Does this
I was wrong. Go.
resolve? Okay, so I will make.
L resolves.
Oh, whoop.
And this is where Joseph shows
What
that he
the hell?
has a
There we go.
blind obedience in his hand.
You know the Arbiter is still there, by the way, right? You paid 1 extra.
Yes, I paid 6 mana to get 3.
The only time I've ever seen anyone cast a Citadel Siege and name dragons ever is now.
I will. It's good. Like you
I've
get to
seen
get rid
it.
of the best attacker from every combat, or like
Yeah.
I will.
fair.
I will throw some blockers in front. They are indestructible, I believe. The way
That
this
seems
is
good.
templated.
Hey, question.
Yeah.
It doesn't say that I have to tap an untapped creature on attack.
Yes, but you wouldn't be tapping anything because they're already tapped. So you get to do you get the +1/+1 from Greatsword.
Okay. So I
Because you get to
counter.
do that trigger, but you don't get any
That's
of
the only part I cared about.
Can't you just tap down one of the blockers?
Well, no, but
No, because those were attack triggers. I waited until afterwards.
The first part
okay.
is when I attack, put a +1/+1 counter on it and tap up to 1 target creature. So I was just making sure I still got the trigger.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All
Okay.
right. So now Tobin has
So you
9,
go to blocks. You
16,
declare
17, 18, 19,
Some
20, 21,
citizens.
22, 23. Plus
declare-
8 in the air. That's 29 damage total.
some amount to block.
Ooh, you'd be happy, Tobin, to know that I have a Court Street Denizen in my deck.
Nice.
So
I do
you're
like
throwing
that
something
card.
in front of my big girl.
Yeah, it's indestructible.
Someone make
so-
one so I can mouse over it if you want it to be in the show, I guess.
I don't know how to do that. One sec. How do you do that?
You control T and then you type the name of the card.
I will
hit
then pay
enter.
3, and I will target you with a sleep.
Oh, sorcery.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Me too.
Yeah, no, that's why I was just like, it was more like, oh, it's a sorcery, not a. 'cause
Yeah.
you could-
I'm bad and I couldn't find Court Street Denizen. Yeah, you tap these down and then I don't untap.
You get 3 more. You get 3 more counters. Look at you go.
I will say, when you said you were going to play this deck, I said I'm stoked because any deck that
Great
makes sleep
zappies.
good is a deck that I like. Those are my exact words, and I'm going to lose to sleep. So I'm gonna do it. I used to cast sleep in standard because I didn't know how to build decks, and I would beat people with delvers after sleeping them.
Yes, I remember those days, and they were terrifying.
Yeah.
His other decks were Birthing Pod back then.
Yeah, but that wasn't in standard. It was for a brief bit, and then I switched to my really bad Is It Delver. Oh, sorry, Argus was supposed to stay tapped.
Delver will always be an archetype.
All
So
right. Joseph, we messed up. You could have scryed 1 or put 2 +1/+1 counters on a creature you control.
I think you mean Scry 2.
Yeah.
I just did.
Okay, you did it. Great.
Oh, and then you put the Undercity
I
to 2.
put 1 on the bottom.
Yeah. Okay. I drew a land.
Thank
Doesn't
you
help.
for watching my triggers. I love to cheat, myself included.
I was pretty stoked about this deck. I got to play Luris as well, and Lazel, Valkis Champion.
Neat.
I got to play like a bunch of uncommons. So like the extra $100 I padded into the deck is obviously like I didn't need to run them, but I was like, screw it. I'll just up the budget a bit.
Okay. I will go to combat. I will move fast combat. I will pass the turn.
The Solitude, Sarah Ascendant, and like an Esper Sentinel were the big ticket items.
All right, Tobin. Do you have anything?
And a Timna.
You just dead here.
I threw a Timna in the deck. I wanted to draw more cards.
1, 2.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you have no blockers.
I have no blockers. I have a card in hand. I think I've used all of my instant speed make token cards this game, though.
You could have a secure the waste.
I cut it. I put in a White Sun Twilight instead.
Yeah. What's the Twilight do?
It blows up all creatures and then makes Skrelvs.
Boop. Oh, kind of very similar to the OG Phyrexian Field Nuke.
More like Marshall. I think Marshall Coup.
It's Marshall Coup, yeah.
It's Marshall Coup, but with toxic things.
Toxic 1/1s, yeah.
Fuck, that's scary.
Card.
This has hexproof. How dare you? Can you attack me with the monk too?
I was going to attack with everything.
Perfect.
Why?
That's bait. That's 100% bait.
Is it?
No, this is Boros.
Right. You get to tap one of my tapped creatures and get a counter.
If Tobin wins with the deflecting palm, fuck my life.
I really wish this was a deflecting palm.
I'm doing my best to walk straight into it.
Yeah.
Tap up to one target creature that opponent controls. All right. Oh, yep. I'm so nervous.
I'm gonna rage listen to some new pornographers.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Everyone's going for it.
All right, I'm gonna sack a citizen to regenerate my commander, and then I'm gonna regenerate my board.
Wow, look at you taking game actions.
Taking game actions. I could do that so many times. And then I'm just gonna Boros, Charmier, Githrazi, Monk because I've got nothing better to do, and that's it.
Oh, that's why you want it. You're just like shit. It has hexproof, so I can't give it double strike.
I'm choosing double strike. I'm not doing 4 damage because it only hits players.
Thanks, Tobin.
Got me.
Oh, because it has double strike.
I lost 2 cards that I like.
So we have to keep resolving triggers. It has double strike now, right? So
yeah, so I get hit for 3.
No. So every time you hit someone, right, you advance the initiative.
No.
Yes.
He only does it. He only does it on his upkeep because he has the initiative. I have
sorry.
to attack him.
Upkeep.
Yeah, I've been doing it on instep.
No, it's upkeep.
Yeah, it's upkeep. So it rewards you for keeping it. Otherwise, if you don't have it, you get the trigger as soon as you hit the person that has it.
It's not as good as Monarch.
It's better than Monarch.
Wow,
because you get it immediately
in some ways.
Yeah. You get it, and
it's better than Monarch in always, but the cards are.
Because it's not hard to get to the end, and when you get to the end is like ridiculous.
The end is busted.
Yeah,
if you build put 10 cards, get 3 of them, they get a bunch of counters and some shit.
You get one, and it gets +2/+3 and hexproof until your next turn.
Yeah,
okay. It's still free card.
Yeah, no, it's great. I just happen to only build decks that when you do it, you get to do it multiple times. Because
okay, Tobin, are you dead?
Yeah, I've got no
really
cards in hand.
Before.
All right. I'm changing scenes.
Deluge. Yes.
Sure. All right. I'm going to post show.
I couldn't get through all the tap shenanigans.
All right. That brings us to table talk. I feel like I got pub stumped because I brought too weak of a deck.
I gave you so much feedback for your deck.
I don't think your deck was that weak.
I took most of your feedback.
Yeah, and I would have
stole defeat from the jaws of victory on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you and Joseph getting mad at each other is what caused me to be in an okay position.
Yeah, and then I think I over-respected Joseph's board a little. I guess I would have lost to Joseph if I got rid of your Dolmen Gate. And then you and I I would have been poking
You'd be in
you
the same
air.
situation. Like he'd just tap you down for 3 turns and poke you.
Yeah, you and I would
Yeah.
like you would have been, you just wouldn't have been getting like hitting
The
me for
strength-
like 16 incidental damage every turn.
Yeah.
See, the
Yeah.
problem is like in tap tribal, it's actually quite good. Like when you're tapping down 5 things and putting 5 counters on your commander to alpha strike, like it's 32-32 right now. It's ridiculous. How do
Yeah.
you?
Oh yeah,
like-
no, I understood. Like when he said that's what he was playing, I'm like, I already decided what I'm playing. This is
Oh,
not
yeah,
going to go
same.
well.
I
for
also
me.
knew I was going wide this
I'm
week.
playing
and I was like,
60
I'm sure I lose
creatures,
to that.
and the majority of them are like 2 CMC and under. Like,
I know somebody else already made the comment, but if somebody did somehow land a nils on the table, I don't even know what I would have done.
Yeah.
oh yeah, if someone landed a nils because like a lot of my deck has like just the ability to put a few counters on everything, I'd be like, well, shit.
Yeah, I kept
Nils
the
would
noble.
also be very good against me because I have many ways to put counters on a creature, which I then make my entire board. So
I actually ended up cutting the nils. I kept the noble heritage instead because it was protection from like a player for the entire rotation.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I
solid.
think there's definitely things. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just
Any
looking at
other
your list.
reflections?
Yeah,
I don't know. Like, Goat Tribal
Yeah.
is pretty new, so I don't know. A first crack.
I like a lot of the creatures. I think it's just obviously I had a good start, but that was kind of like I built my deck to have a good start, but I knew if I didn't find like a selfless spirit, I was going to die to a board wipe, and that's also why I kept my curve low, so that way I could potentially rebuild somewhat quickly, which I was kind of able to do, but that Grand Arbiter slowed things down.
Dude, that Grand Arbiter, like that Firkin Crag or whatever, was the one goad creature I had that was like reliable. And that Grand Abolisher came down, pushed him to 6. It was like, oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah, no, for sure.
Fucking stacks. Bane of my goddamn existence.
No, I was just looking at your
that's
deck
just
list
taxes.
again.
That's not stacks.
Yeah. Just some taxes.
I refuse to pay my taxes. I'm an anarchist.
Huh.
I do it anyways, but I don't want to.
That's okay. This one comes to you. You don't have to file anything. Ruger earlier he made a comment about the situation, and I kind of joked that like, well, my spell is so much better against Tobin's because at that point I had Deluge in hand, and like half your board was flyers, so it was just like.
Fair, yeah, no, it was that was like probably it wasn't the absolute best for my deck, but that was the 1, 2, 3 being able to go like commander on turn 3 with the stupid 1 mana guy and the proliferate punk.
Yeah,
was fantastic.
Yeah, the scary thing was I couldn't, like, for a long time I couldn't play anything. I didn't have enough resources to play either of my generals and not be just tapped out and defenseless. So anyone could just be like, oh, okay, cool, you're dead. You know. So it was finally getting a couple of mana and getting that stupid sword on the board. But I was like, okay, fine, whatever. Like I'm just gonna do it. If I die, I die. Whatever.
It's actually funny if McRae could have gotten up to Balotholith or whatever, the entertainer, it would have goaded like Tobin's entire board.
That would have been lovely. I just didn't. The only 3 things I got in that whole game for goad were I had the Fur Crag, which you saw, or Firkin Crag or whatever. I had the Death Kiss in hand, but I didn't want to play it because it was just so dangerous, right? Like because it doubles your opponents attacking each other, all their creatures' power on the front end. And Gruger already had like 5 5s and 6 6s of that.
Yeah,
point.
like I could kill people faster.
So I couldn't play that because I couldn't like play it. And even if I could monstrous it or something the next turn, it would only hit like 2 or 3 things. And then I had a Grenzo, the mono red Grenzo in hand, but there were not like any good attacks. So because I kept getting my shit tapped down or blown up.
You just didn't have a lot in play, unfortunately.
Goad. So from my reflections this week of building Goad, I did play test it a little bit this week.
Yeah.
Like the pods I play tested in were weaker. I would say that is the average commander casual 7. Like it was weaker than we play. We tend to play, I think, at about an 8 on this show.
No way, dude. Eights would have like tutors and a little bit better mana.
I think
Our
that's like
deck,
free
right?
spells.
Dude, I just won with a 5. Like,
I don't know.
I don't.
I think if they're vastly synergistic, they're like, even if they have shitty cards or cheap budget cards or whatever, you can have really nasty decks be higher tier decks. Like, think about the old school Krenko decks. They're cheap. Their budget is shit. They're a bunch of fucking goblins in a pile. But guess what? The commander's a clock every time you tap them. And if you can speed that up, all of a sudden you're pushing a 9 without a single tutor, without a single, So I think, like, again,
Krenko is a really strong busted card. People are literally playing Krenko in CDH. Like, it's actually a thing. I don't think it's a good thing, but people are doing it because it can do that. There is no hope on earth you would see my generals doing something similar. No, I'm saying, like, my generals, no matter how much money you stuff into the deck, they're not going to be a good deck.
I don't think my deck is an 8. My deck folds to a lot. My deck will put a lot of pressure on the table early, but most like a proper 8, I think, or what? Sorry, my interpretation of an 8, especially with the build constraint I put on my deck, it would not hold up. I could make this Breena deck like an aggressive Orzhov deck and probably get it up to
you
about
could
an
pump
8-ish.
it. You could pump it to like a 9 if you put tutors and stuff in it, but I don't think that's like, again, I keep away from 9 and 10. I like draw the line at the edge of 9. Don't play CDH cards in casual, period.
But I get that's like 20 then on this chart. I'm just trying to figure out where the
CDH is 10 usually. Like 5 is like a precon to me.
I think the number
lower than that is piles of cards.
I think
I'm just confused at rating this game at like a rating that's 2 steps lower than literally winning out of your opening hand.
I guess I played against a pretty wide meta because I play a ton of online Magic with a lot of different people across North America, mostly, even in like New Zealand and stuff too. And like our show is a little bit, because we're proficient players. It speaks to our skill as players. We play at a little bit of a higher level than the average casual table.
I don't know.
I think there's some bombs that are common, like Crater Hoofs and shit. But
I think we play possibly, this might be me, more aggressive decks. Like, I don't play super dirtily stuff, at least here, because I'm lazy and my brain's bad. Kruger will play that, but like generally, I don't think like the decks are like good synergy piles, but like there's no like free interaction. Like there's no like dock sides and stuff that you see in like 7s from other people, and those go infinite very easily. Like I don't know. Like like you got piled on.
We've dialed ourselves back as a handicap, I think.
Yeah, like you got piled on via combat damage, but you still died on like turn 6 or 7, and that was because you just didn't have any blockers that lined up with what was happening, and you and Joseph got into a little bit of a spite thing. Which and like I had nothing better to do than poke you for 12.
Because he literally saved the biggest threat that I was trying to kill. That's why he died.
I stand by that field nuke because I got a ton of value from it. It was only 3 mana or 4 mana.
Yeah, I think you were fine for it because in the end
that was not a spite play at all. That was like a pure value play of like, I get Gruger's Drum Bellower, which untaps his shit, and he has 2 untapper dudes. Like I was getting a ton of value for it.
Oh yeah, if I could have kept like my Giver of Runes and the Drum Bellower and stuff, like I think I would have been okay-ish. Outside of obviously the mass untargeted.
If you want to assess the game by the action that literally got you killed instead of your strongest opponent being a good play, I don't know what to tell you.
Well,
you spite swung at me.
Anyways, but he doesn't know what's in your. He doesn't know what's in your.
I pulled the grenade out. I put it into Gruger's mouth. You ran over to Gruger, pulled the grenade out, and threw yourself on top of it. That's what happened.
He didn't.
So you're saying that I disrupted a play that got you 32 life or something like that, and 32 counters on your commander, which was then a threat to alpha strike us the next turn.
Yeah, but what would that matter?
How could I possibly play the game and not realize that is a huge threat?
The biggest threat in the game, exponentially so, was Gruger. he had a board that like eventually Tobin kind of caught up to him, at least in number, kind of. But then Gruger exploded.
So you're telling me I paid
for that?
The board wipe was definitely worked out. You're
telling me
Tobin's
the
juiciest
he was
board so far ahead of us. It was comedic. Andy had 50 life when we were all down at like 25-ish. And you were like, never mind, I'm going to save his life.
You're saying I spent 4 mana to deny 32 counters, 32 life, half of Gruger's board. Like, there's no way that you could argue that 4 mana has never worked harder in the entire fucking game.
Well, I mean, it got you killed, so that's cool.
No, I can't control your spite plays, but I can control what I can play.
Spite at all. If you're going to stop my plays that are good plays to remove players, then I can't have you alive in my game because I can't trust anything you're going to do.
To be fair, he didn't know exactly how you were going to do it.
No, but I did announce it.
You didn't show me the cards. You didn't give me any faith. And there have been many times where I've trusted you on this season 2. And you have actually said, oh, I'm a liar. I can't do it after you've promised me something. And
that's just him. That's him playing bad, and then he realizes he's just like, "Oh, I didn't read this card right."
I have lost these sorts of bets to your punts before. So,
but before Tobin even went to his turn, I said, "If you don't attack with any of your, with most of your creatures, I can kill Gruger this turn."
I was going to hit Gruger and go to shit, and you said no.
The funny part is
tapping Gruger's stuff down so I could hit him for damage.
I can't. It was a sorcery speed spell.
He's just mad about the tapping the fur card.
Well, I didn't want the thing to hit me. That's what was going to happen.
He just didn't want the biggest creature pointing at him.
Yeah,
because the goatee thing would then force it at either Tobin or.
Anyways, I digress.
Yeah, you any other Gruger with your dragon got me hit with an 8/8 angel. That's why I didn't want it to happen. Which conversely, I did get hit with an 8/8 angel anyway. But
again, you can rewrite what would have happened. It still happens.
To be fair, Joseph still won the game. So was he really that wrong?
Yeah, seems to have worked out perfectly well for him.
I don't know if I can think of a game where Gruger died first.
There's been a few. There's been a few games where like my deck did
first,
not do the thing.
This week I even built a deck specifically designed to say don't hit me, and I still died first.
The issue is you didn't resolve any of those cards.
Yeah.
So and we were like, oh, we'll take the free boots when we can. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I'm looking at the deck again. It's still a little pear-shaped, a little bit of trim, and unfortunately you have to cut like some of the fun cards to lean it out a little bit, so that way you could play a little bit more consistently.
One thing I really do want to point out about our decks, though, like you'll notice that even when people are on blue and like heavy blue or even mono blue, we don't put a lot of counter spells in. And like I totally do that, at least on my end, on purpose, because to me, like counter spells are kind of like, if someone has like built up and like big dumb 10 mana thing, it's kind of like I don't think this show is the venue to be necessarily stopping everyone's value play.
I should be running more counter spells on this show.
I just want people to do cool stuff.
Yeah,
but also if I don't play counter spells, then you'll forget they exist and I won't get countered as much. That's my logic.
I don't mind running a few counter spells. I just view it as like it's removal on the stack, so it's a little bit more like conditional. But it's like depending on like obviously your Swords to Plowshares can't hit whatever big dumb spell if I'm playing like one of my Is It lists, but like the Swords to Plowshares for 1 mana is as much or more of a blowout than a lot of counter spells are.
Theoretically,
in like how we're playing, right?
That changes the meta, because if we know that there's very few to no counter spells, people are going to get greedier in the big ass Timmy bombs they want to drop, and they're going to resolve more of them as a result. Yeah.
I just don't respect.
Never punish.
What it actually means is like, if we were running a bunch of just like instant sorcery like nonsense, we'd probably have a higher win rate because all of our interaction is removal. And yet we try to stick to the board, or at least I try to, because once again, punching people is fun.
I go back and forth. I'll play this deck with
maybe that's why all your Is It decks win, is because no one counters any of your stupid spells that you shouldn't actually be able to cast.
Partially, but it's also you can't afford to play those decks that just sit back and chill. You can't play mill on the show because you'll just die to beats.
What
I don't
week?
know.
When we
Mill
talked
won
to
on Shrine
Mill.
Week. Yeah, Shrine Week. Mill almost destroyed us, didn't it?
Tobin
I
won
can't
on
remember.
his stupid mill deck too. That
Oh
one
yeah,
that
I
made
know
the
that.
little.
But you
combo
can't-
killed us.
Playing these combo
Oh yeah,
decks
that
or
deck was
these like
stupid. I didn't
weird
realize that was
synergy
gonna
decks or
happen.
whatever, any
Yeah.
mid-range deck on this show just dies to aggro beats. Like
Like
there are archetypes that we can't really play on the show. Like I've tried to play, and then people are just like, "Well, you didn't have creatures." I'm like, "It's a combo artifact deck. I don't know what to do."
a combo, you dirty.
Yeah, but you still need creatures.
Yeah, right.
To
Exactly.
play
As soon as
defense.
you said combo, we all beat you to death.
Yeah.
Combo is not a dirty word, damn it. I will stand for combo.
And you
No.
will die for it.
It just means you can't be upset if we beat you to death before you can combo us.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but I'm not saying I'm running like Thassa's consult and casual.
I
like I personally, as I said, I personally don't play CDH cards in casual, but like, you know, at the same time, if it's 5 cards and like 10 mana to do, that's not very efficient for the modern meta. Like,
I mean, Consult and Thoracle aren't CDH cards unless you're running them together. Either one of them on their own is like, whatever. Consult's a weird, brutal tutor.
I ran Thassa's Oracle in like Dredge Tribal because that was genuinely one of my only win cons. So, you know, there's reasons, but
yeah.
All right. Anything else for table talk?
No, I just forgot how cool a bunch of the Orzhov creatures were. Came across like
you played the most Orzhov good stuff this week.
It was a mix. I had a lot of like small creatures, so that way I could take advantage of things that liked small creatures.
I think like Gruger had the perfect opening hand for this scenario. Getting that stupid turn 1 Angel Maker, followed by the proliferate thing to drop Breena and make everybody else huge. That was just gross.
Yeah. You will also notice he had angels when he died like 10 turns later. Like those stuck around from like turn 4. There was only one attempt at a board wipe, and it didn't kill big creatures, which 2 of the angels were at that point.
I didn't even get a bunch of land drops. Like I started missing land drops too, and I have 39 lands in this deck. So
my deck list was because the way that I was able to play all creatures is I allowed myself to play some dual face lands because they can be lands, but they have spells attached to them as well. So with those, I think I was up to 39 lands. I think I was 34 actual lands and like 5 spell lands.
Yeah. Oh, one thing I do want to say for table talk while we wait for Tobin here for shoutouts. I played new Omnath this week as the commander because I knew it was going to be a 5-color pile of all the goad stuff. Mostly red. The deck is like 44% red or something. But there are better 5-color commanders if you want to run Goad Tribal. Run Garth, run, Joda. I don't know. There's enough like legendary Goad dudes in this deck to run Joda as the commander, maybe. If you want to like power the deck up. There's just so many better rainbow commanders now.
Or go down.
I ran the new. I don't know.
Ramos would be okay too, because
Ramos would be great.
2 colors like black, red, blue, red.
Or
you're John Arrakis, however you pronounce it. He's Dimir, and
or he play Cardor. But yes, he wanted to do 5-color Goad, which just doesn't have support, right? You get more Goad cards, but you don't get the engine in Command Zone.
Yeah, you could also like Naya if
what's his name? Cat dude.
Yeah, Marisi. But no,
I played against Marisi many times. He's really good.
Yeah, if people want to like build that style deck too, though, is instead of like searching for like Goad for ideas, search for forced combat.
Nice.
As a deck building archetype, and you'll come across like more decks that will give you.
You're talking for like Edric for the audience, right?
No, like Marisi is forced combat.
EDH Rec, not Edric.
EDH Rec, sorry.
Yes, search that on EDH Rec. Don't look at Edric decks. Yeah.
Yeah, or yeah.
Sorry, not trying. I'm just slanging it. I'm not trying to be personally misleading.
But yeah, like all that kind of stuff. Like Naya is a fantastic shell for it. Goad is essentially just forced combat. It's a nice.
Marisi's
little,
good too because all it requires is a single creature to hit, and it goads everything. So it's in this deck. It's one of the best goad creatures. Some of the better ones are in blue too, where it's just like 1 to 3 mana to goad something.
Yeah, and
I didn't draw any of those, sadly.
And obviously, the dragon himself is really good too. So
yes.
if I were ever to revisit a goad style deck, it'd probably be Naya or Is It.
You do lose a lot of the really good blue ones, though. So I'd keep it 5 color, but I would probably, because again, we like some behind the scenes a little bit. We've had discussions in our Discord. You can join the Discord; it's open. But we've discussed running quote unquote the new hotness, right? Do we go and stay with Jank, regardless of if it's old or new, or do we like play the new hot popular shit, right? It's a question for creators of all stripes of whatever their market niche is. And I ran Omnath because it was the new hotness, because it's coming out this week in pre-release. And there are better commanders, and I feel kind of burned by it, to be honest. I should have played Garth.
He's the only general that I know of that's 5 color, can cast free spells, and just has card generation, or card,
It draws you cards, technically.
And mana advantage stapled to him. All your mana just lingers forever, becomes black. He generates 3 mana when you reveal a card, which you can do for free. And if you don't, you draw a card. Like he is really good.
Yeah, and there were some like Marisi and some of those 3-drops that were in this deck. So not that I didn't have more than 0 targets, but
yeah.
Anyways, I digress.
Well, Omnath doesn't need it to be 3 colors. It just needs 3 colored pips.
Yes, it needs 3 pips. It could be 3 green, etc.
Either way, not that really widens the spectrum in what you're trying to do, but
I feel like in 5 color, running heavy devotion cards is already kind of like I've run 5 color elementals in paper and on the show, and it's a tough tribe to fix for.
I think
it is
you can skew to 1 color though, and that will like obviously goad is really heavily red based. So
yeah,
I do want to say
cut 3 colors.
Yeah, I know. Tobin's always just like monocolor.
If I can.
I do want to say that something I've realized, and I did implement this week or like in the last 2 or 3 weeks as the rainbow guy on this show. If you are running a rainbow land base for 5 color, run the guild gates. They are so much cheaper than a full fetchable base, because fetch lands, the cons ones are still about $40 to $50 each.
The cons ones are the cons ones are the expensive ones now, because
they are the expensive ones now, and they used to be $20. But when I got mine, so anyways, if you are looking to like build rainbow, it's a super fun color combination, and 5 color piles will always be fun. You have to run all the best bombs. Run a guild gate base. It's cheap. You get sick shit like Gond Gate and a bunch of like super cheap like pennies cards, like Open the Gates and stuff that just like fix you for colors and fix you for, Amulet of Vigor effects.
Or you could just be like,
and it gives you a win in the land zone on top of that.
Or you can just be like me and just run like all the signets and cheap talismans.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I also do that.
Yeah. Anyways, any other table talky shit? I'm done talking about rainbow stuff.
Nope.
No, not really. I like my deck. I'm glad I got to play a bunch of Orzhov weenies. I've been wanting to play Orzhov weenies. All
right. Let's go plugs.
I got a dog in my lap. This is Toski. Yes. If anyone watches this and doesn't know, this is Toski. He's named after the squirrel. That's because he's kind of a squirrel.
How does he feel about the squirrel getting completed?
I'm so upset about that. I'm still waiting for the spoiler. If it's out, I still haven't seen it.
How do you feel, dog?
I'll make him a tinfoil helmet. We'll call it even.
All right. This week we're going to go no-nos for it. Are you ready? Oh, Tobin!
I'm cooking. What's up? What am I doing? Plugging stuff?
You're doing the normal thing you've been doing for almost 50 episodes now. You have a minute and a half for plugs and shoutouts.
I'd zone out and panic at this point, so I don't know what usually happens. I don't think I have anything to plug. The stupid kids show that I really liked, Owl House, just had season 3 come out in Canada.
I just watched it. It was amazing. It was super cute.
Yep, it was good. Watch that. It's on Disney Plus.
It's only like 3 episodes apparently, but they actually tied everything up in a bow really quick, and
yeah, they didn't get season 3, but they got 3 hour-long episodes. It's good. Yeah, it's got Alex Hirsch does the voice of 2 of the main characters.
Hootie is one of my favorite characters in modern like children's animation. I'll say that much.
It's just a really bad Mickey Mouse impression, pretty much, and yeah, it's great. Good show. Watch it. If I was a kid, I would have been like so into it. It's about wizards and witches and stuff.
One of mine, Tobin's OG bonding shows was an Alex Hirsch show called Gravity Falls. If you haven't watched Gravity Falls, go watch fucking Gravity Falls. It's amazing.
Yeah.
But I could talk about children's programming on TV and cartoons all day.
I watched too much of it. It's weirdly good. Just I just watched the like modern, like the new version of DuckTales with Laura. That show's like really good. It's actually like
I'm like 2 episodes in, and I kind of dropped off.
It's worthwhile. Flint Heart Fongold is my favorite character in anything. It's just like it's great. Good show. Just watch cartoons if you're an adult, I guess. That's what I'm plugging. Be a child.
Don't lose your inner spark. All right, ready?
I got like nothing this week. Sorry. I've turned into a puddle.
It's yours. Take it.
No, that's about it. I'm plugging myself that I stayed awake to do this.
Oh man.
Hooray.
I got an absolute classic here. So I don't know if everyone knows.
Oh, Mickey's. I love those things. With the puzzles under the cap. Hold on.
This one's a really weird one. Good luck. I don't know if I can get this lit up.
Okay, M potato L.
It's an
button. I. It's an I. Okay. Mile High Club. No.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I think it is. Yeah.
I think you're right.
There you go. I love those. I drank so many of those in university.
Yeah, every so often, you know. But yeah, they're great. It's a totally trashy beer. If you ever saw the movie Snatch, I feel like the Pikeys in Snatch would be slanging these in the back, you know. It's some just cheap, cruddy, strong beer brewed in Milwaukee. It comes in a cardboard box for a case. It's awesome. Everything about it is funny. Average price, you know, it's like $26 for a.
It's a perfectly like mediocre, middle of the road beer. It's not like it's bad, but it's not great, but it's not expensive. So
it's like the top of the gutter.
Yeah, you know.
I don't know if that's a good thing because I think that's where all the scum sits. Yeah. You have the scum, you have the questionable water, and then you have like the sludge.
No, this is the beer gutter. The bad beer is the Labatt in the bottom. But yeah,
that's fair.
The Labatt's not strong enough to hold anything up though.
Yeah, again, that deck I think is super fun, and I've been really, really tempted to build it for like ever since I first made it on MTG quite a while ago, just because it's like $200. A lot of the card options are actually really beautiful. Like there's just like some cheap spirits, like Shacklegeist, or I think is the name, is like a full art foil that doesn't get played in anything. So the card itself is absolutely beautiful, and it's like sub $1. The same with like the fanciest versions of both Timin and Rhoda are like maybe $1. The whole deck as I have it is like I think $220 or something. Like it's super cheap. It's
cheap and powerful.
In the right moment, it's very strong. And I have like nothing feels bad in the brew whatsoever. I don't have like any, you know, cheesy draw effects. You know, and you could absolutely do lots of that stuff in Azorius. No one builds Azorius Smash because it doesn't smash well, but it has all the other advantages. This, you have brutal smash in your command zone, plus defense generating power with Timin. I think it's a super fun deck. You know, I highly suggest.
Okay.
Oh, I'm dying. Let's go.
Anything else to plug and chat, Joseph?
Excited to see what our final theme is.
Dope. Okay. My usual plugs are the usual plugs. McCroryits.com. Please go buy a book. I have a poetry book. I have 2 lovely sci-fi novels, one gangster and one more political thriller. And I've got a bunch of D&D resources. I could use the cash because I'm still job hunting right now. So if you love pulpy sci-fi, poetry, all that stuff, there's a bunch of free shit on there too. So just go enjoy. But yeah, I have a business. It's doing business things. I feel like I'm often, when I'm trying to do business things, from BoJack Horseman, there is a literal character that is two children in a trench coat. And I feel like he just goes business all the time. That's what I'm doing when I plug my business. I'm just saying business a lot.
I'm pretty sure he's three children in a trench coat.
Three children in a trench coat.
I forget what his first name is, but something.
My name is Kevin. I do a business. Anyways, otherwise, I'm gonna hold up these packs one more time for next week. That's my plug. Is I'll give you free packs if you make a joke in our chat about Magic. Otherwise, I'm gonna open them at the end of next episode, our season 2 finale.
Attaboy.
Perfect. That's it. You can catch the brewery every Tuesday, give or take, at 7:30 p.m. PST at twitch.tv/thebrewerymtg. You can also catch us on YouTube. We're also the Brewery MTG. That is where the majority of the people watch us. So thank you for all those YouTube views. We're hitting like 100, 200 views on some of our videos, which is really nice. Thank you for enjoying our work and our stuff. I will probably, after our final episode here next week, we'll be taking a mid-season break of X amount of time. We'll talk about it after the show. And I will put the rest of the season 2 episodes up on YouTube for all of you to enjoy as soon as I can get thumbnails from Tobin. Yeah. Other than that, our theme for the final season finale of the Brewery Season 2.
Oh my God.
The Brewery.
What?
That's it. That's our theme for our Season 2 finale is the Brewery. It's the name of the show.
Huh.
There's so many characters that you could say are brewing things. I'm thinking that entire Golgari Witherbloom bullshit. There's so many possibilities, but the Brewery.
Brew Gragas from League of Legends.
I don't know. I don't know League well enough to.
Just make an altar of Dina Soul Steeper.
Yeah, there you go.
She does potions.
There's a new Dina too, so she's busted. Anyways, we will see you next Tuesday here, 7:30 p.m. PST, live on Twitch for our season 2 finale. Can you believe it? We have done 2 seasons of almost 50 episodes of this show. Holy shit!
God, it feels like at least 300.
Thank you for being with us on this crazy ass journey. And yeah, like, subscribe, share it with your friends, make fun of us in the comments or in the chat. We love it all. Thank you, everyone. See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.